do a countdown all the time on the Black
No,
Swan.
he keeps it timely. He keeps it tight. Like,
Marcus,
yeah.
You need to scoot over if you can.
Scoot over to the left.
Or, yeah, if you don't have room, then if you could assist them.
I can scoot to a little bit. Yeah.
Does that look good? Or
Unless you want.
Also, raise your seat a little bit, Marcos. You look short.
which is not
Okay, which is
not true.
There you go. Hey guys, sorry.
Taller too.
We actually all haven't been in the same room in a while, so we're all catching up and having our jollies. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's been a while. Last week.
We got gifts.
He wasn't here last week.
Oh, you meant yeah.
And yeah, I have to thank the guy for the gift. Like, I don't do figurines. I have Black Panther. I'm trying to just get every black superhero.
Okay, you know what? That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
So I was about to say you just need.
He always is.
$70.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I was about to say so you just need Blade.
They have a blade.
Yes.
They have a blade. There's
Yes.
comic
Yeah.
photon. There's comic accurate with a fro photon.
I'll get that.
I'm sorry, Captain Marvel. Black
Do you,
Yeah, I'll get 2 photons.
do you need to get?
Definitely.
Wait,
Do-
blue?
Keanu
no,
Perez
no.
Marvel has one.
figure.
Yeah,
Do you-
Yeah, I gotta get Blue Mark Goliath.
Do you need to get both Blades, Wesley Snipes and?
No.
What's the comic?
Comic
No, well,
with
the new
Mahershala
one.
Ali.
Yeah.
No, he's not real Blade anymore.
Oh
I
no,
don't know if that's even happening.
I don't know, man. Marvel
Strike
keeps moving
Silver,
their.
So maybe movies are a thing, but no one likes Disney or Marvel right now. Gertz has always hated them.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think he's always hated them. I think me and him kind of fell. Well, actually, the three of us probably fell off about the same part.
No, I think you fell off before me, for sure.
it was once that happened.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
kind of when you were out.
Yeah.
They brought half
I
the
gave him a
universe.
chance. I gave him a whole phase.
They brought half the universe back to life. It's
Yeah.
like you're not going to top that, and they
No.
never have.
No, they have great ideas of what they wanted to do, but just do it.
like
No,
what?
I think the sprinkles.
Because that multiverse
how'd I
shit's
put-
done.
Yeah.
The sprinkles afterwards were alright. Like I said,
Yeah.
I personally don't have a problem with Shang-Chi. I also don't have a problem with No Way Home. I mean, I have problems with No Way Home.
What? It's just fun.
People
But,
are.
no, that's what I'm saying.
People
I have
are-
problems with No Way Home
are,
if you look at it under a microscope, but ultimately, it's a pretty good time. After that,
No Way Home.
Yeah, I
No
agree.
Way Home is like the only one where I was like, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
Every other one, I'm either like, that was really bad or that was just flat as hell.
No, mediocre to me might as well be really bad. Don't waste my fucking time.
Well, the thing is that you'll rate it mediocre, and then after time, it'll
it
fall.
falls off.
It will get worse.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the last
on
like
movies.
I want to say the last 3 movies, so I feel like I'm in a
You didn't see Guardians.
Didn't see Guardians.
I did not see that.
It's
I thought Spider-Man's still within the last 3. Am I wrong about
no,
that?
yeah, you
No,
are very wrong.
no.
We've had like
What are you talking
4 or
about? Thor
5, yeah.
and
I forgot.
Ant-Man are both the most recent one after that.
Those are all terrible.
And
Yeah.
Those are bad.
They're not
I
good.
Jedi mind tricked Tommy into going to see it. I said, I'll be there with you.
You did. Never showed up.
I think Thor was Wakanda Forever was the last one.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
And I
black
was-
people.
And I was like,
It's not good.
it's not.
It's just not.
No,
and
the
I
more-
like the first one a lot.
Probably more than we do.
that's not true because I've told
No, I
you.
love it for reasons, but not for like its cinematic quality. In
I
some
love it
areas.
for everything about it
Love
because
it for Chadwick Boseman.
I love it for Chadwick Boseman.
I love it for those
All the
Dreamcast
actors, really.
graphics.
Hey, man.
That right there is what I'm talking about.
If your movie doesn't have loading screens, is it really a movie?
That was
Yes.
loaded.
No, man. The more you think about Wakanda Forever, the more you're like, "Whew, this movie would have been." I think what
And
I think
it's depressing
I think
as
what
fuck.
hurts about Wakanda Forever is
Yeah.
you look at it and you're like, "Damn, this probably would have been better than the first one with Chadwick in it." So,
It has
with Chadwick in
it
it.
has the Dark Knight Rises syndrome. Like key player is no longer with us, and it feels like a movie with a substitute teacher in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
great
good way to put it.
It's like, what
honestly.
the hell is this?
Well, the original movie was supposed to be about fathers, and then the father was gone, and I don't know why they kept the storyline of like, yeah, he has this kid in Cuba. That,
So hopefully we have another blip so he can be real Black Panther. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait 15 years for this fucking kid to grow up. Fuck.
Man,
I'm jumping off the boat
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I've said it. I've said it on camera. I'll say it again. You can't be the weakest actor in the movie and be the main character. And
Talk about the kid.
no, sure.
Oh, yeah. no,
Ben
it's
Affleck has made a career out of doing that.
That's not fair.
That is it. He's a great director, Gert.
He is.
yeah, I was about to say he's
a
pretty
terrible-
good in Argo.
Behind the
Baby
camera.
yeah.
In front of the camera, nah, he's
But
still not good.
the only thing I give
he can play a
Wakanda-
Boston guy, okay.
The only thing I give Wakanda Forever over some of the other ones that have recently come out is at least that one. I'm like, I can tell y'all guys were trying in this. Like, it didn't feel like it wasn't trying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Maybe too hard.
Like, no, it was like it was trying. They like did the like. I think that's where it's like. Whereas with Thor, I'm not seeing these movies, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But I've known enough. With Thor Ragnarok, it's more than just the fact of if you were to put a different actor or the main character in there, it fixed the movie. That's what I feel like with Wakanda Forever, where I'm like,
Oh, really?
where I'm like, hey, the main problem in this movie is there's not a T'Challa because nothing else makes sense in this movie because there's not a T'Challa.
Okay. I think the movie has more problems than just that. My biggest issue with it was Namor. Like his motivation makes sense. His goals do not. they change throughout the movie multiple times.
No, but that's the way all the villains work in a lot of, not even Marvel, a lot of other comic movies where it's just like they made too much sense, and somewhere around the 75 point of the movie mark, they need to go crazy.
At least with the first Black Panther, it was like, I did this so I can do this. With Namor, it's like, we need to kill this girl because she found out how to find whatever the vibranium is.
And they're like,
Yeah.
we'll take care of it. And he's
then-
like, no.
And there's literally a point in halfway through the movie, he's like, she doesn't matter. It's like, doesn't matter? Since when? that was your whole thing. When did this happen? I need to know.
And yeah, no, we love
We love the
Angela
performance.
Bassett, yeah.
Again, I
Yeah.
like the performances around.
Angela
the best,
Bassett's the highlight of the movie.
She absolutely
the best
is.
Black
Yeah.
Panther in that movie isn't even the main Black Panther. It's the one that came back and for 5 seconds and said,
Five whole seconds.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan?
acted his ass off around this
That was
poor
a good
girl.
scene. That
And I
was a good
said,
scene.
this motherfucker can act.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you can act.
Yeah, I didn't think that in the first one, but yeah, he was better than she was.
That was the one part of the movie where also I thought she was interesting because he was like, you know why I'm here. It's like, you want this shitty thing like I did. That's
Yeah.
why you got
Like
me.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they didn't use at all.
Yeah.
That should have been in the middle of the movie.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that would have helped a lot, but they didn't do that.
Well, I mean, this is my weird gripe on that note. Is just like they just created toys for no fucking reason on this point. Like the blue soldier suit that.
It was not a good
Oh,
looking
the
suit.
cartoon Predator suit?
Yes.
It's like the love child of Captain Planet
Hey,
and
man,
Predator.
the more
No, the character from the Guillermo del Toro movie. That's what it looks
Which
like.
one?
Shape of Water. Is that it? Yeah.
I mean, he has fishmen in all of his movies.
It's his feet.
part of me, I get it because I also had I was like, man, this don't look that great.
Yeah.
Or it's unnecessary, but I think it's kind of funny that every time Wakanda's like, man, Iron Man's not that special. We have this shit on deck. We have 17 Iron Men.
Yeah.
Iron Woman, excuse me.
Does it feel like Wakanda has like 40 people living in it?
It does. Every time we see it, it does.
Yeah, it feels
Dang.
like a
Like
shopping.
Round Rock.
Feels like a shopping center.
Yeah, like it seems like it's just no one lives there, but it's supposed to be a city.
Yeah.
I would like to see a business or everyday life in Wakanda. Can we get that little short, one shot Marvel, maybe?
But your thing with Namor is actually the opposite for me. I like how Namor was like, "Hey man, I'm like I like how simple he was. He was like, look, you killed someone on my end. Now I gotta come fuck you up. I just asked for one thing,
Yeah.
not to fuck with me, and now I have to come fuck you." And he came on site.
It was
He said-
code.
yeah, he was like,
That's just
"I'm
the
killing your
code."
queen."
Yeah.
Ha!
All right, I'll let you
Yeah.
grieve. I'm
He's like,
gone.
yeah, mourn your losses, bitches.
Yeah.
I don't think that's even something that has worked in Game of Thrones. Like I killed the leader. And
No,
it's like I'll be
that-
back.
look, I give it credit.
It's a terrible
I
strategy.
gave it credit for doing that shit. I'm like, oh no, she's really dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, and he did it.
Yeah.
But I still like him. Like it's a whole thing. Like I love that. It was very Game of Thrones-ish to where it's like,
I mean, there's
this
Also,
is just what we do.
My only thing was like she was dying over Riri, and I said, "Oh, she knew."
her fault.
I was like,
her fault.
"Damn, you stayed in the
You
wrong
don't
place."
know her.
I
You
said,
don't know this kid.
I was like, I got a whole kingdom.
Yeah,
I got
not
money.
This kid.
Yeah.
She ain't even from Wakanda.
And she doesn't really matter in the story.
No, she doesn't matter in the universe. At this moment, like
the Wakandans are not even a generation removed from like, yeah, fuck the rest of the world. Like as long as we're cool.
they should be that already.
No, they
Killmonger had it
were,
right.
and then
Yeah.
like the resolution of the first movie is
They
like,
could be an
oh, we
empire,
should
but-
take care of people.
No, because look,
And then they kind of forgot about that.
can I do a controversy? Let me do some controversy. Right? So the way I feel about Superman is the way I'm starting to feel about Wakanda.
What do you mean?
You have all the power. Take shit over. Empire. Wakandan Empire. Take it all over. No one can beat you. Fuck that shit. Killmonger had it right. Where's that shirt? Oh, well.
I mean, well, everyone thought that coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm pretty
saying.
sure in the first movie, no one was like,
Take
well,
shit
I mean,
over.
no, literally.
It's not
if
even
you,
a race thing just because you have better shit. Just,
like, if you didn't look at Killmonger and be like, well, I mean, he kind of got a point. I was like, he
Weird-
kind of spitting.
Weird point to make it over
take over Canada with rhinos.
Was the first Black Panther, was that before George Floyd?
2018. So yes.
Yeah.
So that, I'm just saying, like, when the whole Black Lives Matter protest happened, it's like, maybe Killmonger was right.
That's when it started to come around for
Well,
everyone.
Killmonger's thing was like, hey, they're all children of Africa. We should all try to take care of it. It's like a Marcus Gravy type approach.
They didn't listen.
Well, then he did make a point of saying, like, kill everybody.
Yeah.
That killing part, I think everyone's like, wait a minute.
Superman should do the same.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that's what a lot.
Logic.
Like,
It's logic.
No,
you know?
he makes sense. Like, he's a well-written character. I won't say he's right. I get why he thinks the way he thinks, and he's not wrong in recognizing how fucked up the shit is.
It's like you have to go back to like the 1800s.
Well,
I'm not
I mean-
giving a history lesson. Yeah.
like when I say he's right,
Yeah,
there's a whole thing where
genocidal maniac. Let's not get it twisted.
no. When I say he's right, like I think it's very hard to get a villain where you're like, man, everything you're saying, I totally.
I see your point. It's
it's
like how I feel about him.
I see. It's like, yeah, I totally get where you're coming from.
Yes.
You're dialed up to a 12?
Yes.
You could probably be
I
a
need you to
7.
bring it
Yeah,
down.
like when he's like, Wakanda fucked me over. I'm like, yeah, they kind of did. So I'm gonna kill everyone else. It's like, wait a minute.
Actually,
Planet Earth. Like, whoa. Hey, look,
On that note,
I like the energy, but just like
On that note,
channel that to something more.
it probably actually doesn't make
genocide-y.
sense that Killmonger wanted to like be back in Wakanda. Then I guess at that point,
He saw that as like, or at least
just ends to the means.
yes, means to an end. It's like
means
once
to an
I'm
end.
ruling Wakanda.
I'm all sorts of backwards today. I'm out of practice.
Once I'm ruling Wakanda, no one's going to stop me from doing what I ultimately want to do.
Yeah.
Which is wipe out everything that isn't Wakanda. That's his plan.
But wouldn't he want to wipe out Wakanda because they killed his dad?
Well, I think he wants to take over Wakanda and do so by taking out the people that led to his dad being killed.
No, I mean, he ain't stupid. He ain't gonna
Yeah.
be like, look.
He came in aggressive.
You know, he came in aggressive,
Yeah.
but he wasn't like, man, I can fight Wakanda by myself. No. He was like, I need to take this shit over.
Yeah,
I'm very
exactly.
strategic.
Because
Yeah.
he had a blood right, which he used, and he was like, I think that was more of his thing.
Yeah.
But he was like, I got kicked when I was down.
But wasn't he proud of killing Wakandans? I mean, like every mark on his back was like, I
No,
killed.
that was just regular people.
That was
That's just anybody.
Just murder in
Yeah.
general.
Just randos.
Yeah. Pulling some Victor Zaz shit.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
I haven't seen the movie in a while because, like, when Gertz was comparing it to The Dark Knight, the whole saga, I guess, it's the same thing. I turn off The Dark Knight after the bank robbery scene, which is in the first 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't need to see anything past that. That's the coolest part, which is funny because it's not Snatch. It's Heat. It's just Heat.
It is Heat.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan saw Heat and was like, that's what my first 15 minutes is going to be.
Yeah. No, it would make Heat better if the Joker was in it.
He ain't lying, though.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
wrong.
So, for me, I'm trying to think, like,
I would
There's
turn
a-
off Black Panther right after the fight where he falls off the river.
That's a pretty good deep part into the movie, though.
Yeah.
no,
You just missed this.
I think it's fine, like to watch it through.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can listen to the end, but I going on like a circle. I was like, when you think of Marvel movies in general, they're kind of doing this thing where it's like, y'all ain't earned some of this shit. You know what I mean? And you're making it not interesting because it's not earned.
Like, how so? Like,
Well,
what do you
how do
mean
I
by
put
they
it?
haven't earned
Multiverse stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Well, made phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 75 work is they took their time.
Yes.
Made you like the characters.
Yeah, okay, I
Made
see what
you
you're
really
saying.
made you really like cool. Taking Shang-Chi as an example, I like Shang-Chi.
Why? It's not very good.
It's because I like representation.
I think
Now-
representation is great. People deserve to have better movies about them.
Well, Shang-Chi is a movie. No, for me personally, genuinely speaking, I don't have a problem with 80% of that movie. The last 20 is a CGI fest, and Aquafina and the arrow scene is still stupid to me.
Yeah.
But like him as a character, cool. Or even if you come out of that and he's all right, at least they'd usually have another movie by now where you'd be like, all right, cool. Like at this point, I could see it happening, right? Because they're like, they propped him up. Then they had the Eternals. No one of that.
No, that shit sucks.
And then they had Spider-Man, and they're like, and then Sony did that whole like, y'all niggas know he's on rent. Don't forget that. So I was like, well, the one guy we like who has the most characterization, you fucked him, then put him in the back corner somewhere. No one knows what's happening with him. So all the characters that are like, and then the only person who's kind of lingering around is the one character no one likes, which is Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, still getting the end of the stick. And so it's like, who like, they just need more consistent movies with people you like. And the whole thing was like, hey, Doctor Strange is actually in a pretty okay place.
Got
Doctor
all
Strange,
about his, we didn't have.
yeah, but
it.
Doctor Strange, it's a B. Doctor Strange, just like the first one, it's a B. And then we had another B movie. Doctor Strange does Doctor Strange shit.
Yeah.
Does dumb shit for no reason, even though he's one of the most powerful niggas in the fucking universe.
Yeah. I think my issue with Shang-Chi is like, it's a kung fu movie made by Marvel, and it's not a good kung fu movie.
It's not a kung fu movie at all.
It's a terrible kung fu movie. Like,
and you can see the potential in it.
Yeah,
that's
like
what this should have been.
Right. It's like, go watch Ip Man.
That's what Shang-Chi is in the comics.
He's a martial artist.
Yeah.
It's like, watch Ip Man or Ong Bak. Like, watch
that.
Actual Chinese kung fu films that are like really good.
Just good fight choreography.
Yeah.
And
like,
we didn't get
well,
any of that. We got
I don't
dragons
understand
and lights in this fucking sky
that issue with Marvel, where they have billions and millions of dollars, and they can't choreograph a good fight.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it started
Crouching
off,
Tiger, Hidden Dragon wipes the floor with Shang-Chi.
Well, it started off like where you're like, it was one where they just didn't pull it back, and it was like it could have been reined in the entire time, and it would have been an excellent movie. And then you can still show him like being powerful enough at the end. Hey, let him power showcase whenever he has the shit. He's won. Be like, I can make dragon shit. Like whatever. 10 rings do. But they decided to get all crazy with all the fucking theatrics, and I'm like, you didn't need that here. You could have kept it very minimal, really high class CGI for the areas that needed it. Didn't need to waste that entire third act of a movie.
Yeah, it was a waste.
And then you get some other shit that like there hasn't been a home run hitter in this entire period.
Nope.
That everybody is like,
and I'm not counting No Way Home.
and I don't consider No Way Home a home run hitter.
It was an event film.
It's also a Sony movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything everybody likes about it is from Sony.
Everything.
Yeah, like that's a Sony movie.
Don't start giving Sony credit.
What? They made good Spider-Man movies that people like to remember.
You're gonna fuck up by accident.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what
They
Sony
made
does.
Into the Spider-Verse, that movie, and Venom.
Yes. Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
God damn it.
It's the classic. It's classic. It's great. Venom 2 is one of the funniest goddamn movies I've ever seen.
I can't get through it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, they just got to do some. What they haven't really done is invest in. Glad called it out. Like invest in some of their younger characters. Invest in some of.
Yeah, we should have had a young Avengers.
I think that some of the. Like they fucked up with some of the TV shit because they need those motherfuckers on the main screen because that's how you get like any sort of appeal.
Yeah.
There's just some things and pieces that they're missing to make it all feel cohesive. And it's not like I don't want bad movies to come out as a waste of money.
I'm not gonna watch.
And granted, unfortunately, even the worst Marvel movie still gonna do better than a DC movie, apparently. So you got chances, but
I still need to watch The Flash now that it's on Max.
Don't ever watch The Flash.
Oh, I'm not going to watch it sober.
Don't watch it at all. Yeah.
Don't watch it free time. But no, I don't want to. I don't even want a Miles Morales live action movie. That's not. I like what he's doing. He's the best one.
Yeah,
he's the best superhero shit at the moment.
It's okay, man. He says he likes them.
Nah, I can't.
He likes them so much he wants to see a live action.
That's my. And I'm like, no, leave him and
Don't
doing his
gatekeep
thing.
Miles Morales.
I'm not
He
gatekeeping.
belongs to the world.
I'm not gatekeeping. I'm saying he has the best shit.
Let's get him everything. He has a video game.
No. I mean, no, not even that part.
Animated
not
movie.
even that
Let's
part.
get him
No.
live
Just the animated part is the best shit
It's
they've
the
got.
best. We could do more.
Yeah, no.
Let's get him out there.
I'm very hesitant.
Let them mingle.
I understand his hesitation because there's been so many things that it's just like, let's just push this to the moon.
Yeah.
Like Deadpool is one of those things that they push to the moon.
Oh, I got sick of Deadpool by the second one, and I
I
like
don't remember the second one.
I like the first one a lot.
That's the point. You don't remember the second one, and there's a third one that
the
should be made.
Was
Good God. We have Wolverine in the next one, so that'll...
You don't know if that's a 5-minute cameo.
yeah.
True. Oh, God, that's going to bring a lot of people
The
in.
last time we saw Wolverine, did he get killed by a tree?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
So dumb. So dumb.
Apocalypse.
It's a good movie.
He got killed by a tree, Tommy.
He got slammed into a tree and
Apocalypse.
impaled.
You just said the same thing I did with extra
Impaled
steps.
with a tree.
He got killed by a tree.
God damn it, guys.
Apocalypse. I'm right there with you. You already know that. A
What?
blue Marvel movie would get me right on board. Give me Black Superman.
Yeah, well, if he does what I want real Superman to do,
Well, I mean,
Can we get a Jon Stewart Green Lantern movie?
I would love that too.
I would
Or a
too.
Static Shock movie.
I think we're
It's just a
actually
plethora.
starting with a Guy Gardner Green Lantern movie,
course
which is
we are.
very weird.
Who's Guy Gardner?
He's the red-haired one.
Oh, yeah.
I just think it's weird because I'm like, that's nobody's
Is this
favorite.
revenge for the Little Mermaid?
They're gonna make him black too.
Never.
bro, like, how you gonna make? Look, Green Lanterns. I already don't fuck with. You're not special if you're not the only one. But
But
nigga, they got Green Lanterns at the hoo ha.
it's a core.
Yeah, it's a core.
Green
There's,
Lantern
there's
Corps.
5 at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, you got mixing up. I'm like, there's only supposed to be 1 in the sector. There's 17 on Earth.
There's multiple
lingering.
Spider-Men. They literally had a movie with thousands of Spider-Men in it.
They say they have their own separate universes. They freak
Not in the-
same
not the
space.
same one.
Not in the
And I-
PlayStation game.
And on the PlayStation game, they kept it simple. Like old Green Lantern. One's white, one's black. There you go. Boom, we're done.
But there's 2 Spider-Men.
That's fine. You max out at
You max out at 2. If there was 2 Green Lantern, Jon Stewart showed up, that was fine. I didn't have a problem with
Hal
that.
Jordan, Jon Stewart were good.
Yeah, Hal Gordon and Jon Stewart. We were Gucci. Now we got everyone else.
I think there's gonna be. I think you're onto something. The midpoint is gonna be that it's Guy Gardner, but it's gonna be cast by a black dude.
Oh.
That sounds terrible.
Thank you. There's like 5 Green Lanterns.
There is 5.
And the whole thing about Green Lanterns is there's like 1 to a fucking area.
Right.
And there's like 5 to Earth. Why is there so special?
A lot of shit goes down on
I
her.
would love to see the studio like heads talking about it, and it's just like, we made Guy Gardner black. What more do they want? Oh, it's just no pleasing some people.
Kevin Hart as Guy Gardner.
Give him that wig from Venom that Woody Harrelson had. Oh man, that'd be
Mushroom
great.
wig.
Ronald McDonald wig.
Yeah, the Trailer Park Special.
Yeah, that Raggedy Ann wig.
Yeah.
See, oh my God, there's 6. But no, look.
It's a core,
Yes, another
TJ.
one.
Guy Gardner, Jon Stewart.
That's what it's
Hal
cool about
Jordan.
Green
It's a new one
Lantern.
that they-
No,
they
the whole thing
recently
about
had.
the whole thing about
Oh,
being
that's
a
right. There's the Muslim one. Simon Baz.
But yeah, I think it's another one too. Actually,
That Jessica Cruz is after Simon
yeah, there
Baz.
you go. Okay.
No, look, the whole thing was cool. Like, you got the fucking Hal Jordan right, and then you got Jon Stewart. That was fine. And Jon Stewart was the only one I knew for a while, and I was like,
Because
oh
of the
shit.
Justice League cartoon.
I mean, because Justice League cartoon,
Yeah,
and they just
same.
won't lean into it.
They don't lean into any of the animated shit that we all know and
Motherfucker
love.
was tight.
I've been through this. It's fucking.
He went to the barbershop.
Well, Zazzy's dumb as fuck. Like he just, they are very lucky they got their writers thing done because this dumb motherfucker couldn't have gotten it done. He had.
The new one is Jessica Cruz. She had a fear lantern ring and then whatever.
That's the
know
yellow
too much. No,
No,
she was actually from Bizarro universe.
Yeah.
So that's
wait, what is Fear is?
Fear is yellow,
Yeah.
but it's just she was from a Bizarro universe.
Oh, I
That's
got
why.
you. Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, yeah, I know the emotional spectrum. They got blue, violet, blue, violet, red.
Black. It's fun.
Yeah, black's
black
the
is
death
death.
one.
I know.
But the whole thing, yeah, they got some characters in. No, I know what y'all did. Send Cyborg back to those teens. Because y'all just said we can level him up and he's the black representation. I want Guy. Send Cyborg back to them teenagers. Send his ass somewhere. Because you can't make him look good in live action. You cannot convince me otherwise. He did not look
He
good.
looks all right in Doom Patrol.
No, he doesn't.
Stop it. He's too much.
Looks like a Halloween costume.
Too much budget.
They have him in a jumpsuit most of the time.
I just said, but Guy, but how do I put it? Not Guy.
Teenagers like jumpsuits.
Jon Stewart.
Apparently they do.
Jon Stewart was like, who a lot of people who are into comic books, if you watch the not live action, if you watch the animated series, that's what you resonate with.
Right.
And I just don't understand why they don't do it.
Don't tap into it at all.
Like, and it's not like no one dislikes him.
Can't even get blimps in Gotham.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. Here's the issue with that at this point. We are old. There's at least 20-year-olds.
We have money. That's
Yeah, but we're not also the main movie audience. Teenagers are.
Movies anymore.
Teenagers that grew up, you're going to end up with Teen Titans Go again.
Dude, Teen Titans Go is funny.
It is really funny.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes, it's hilarious.
Thank you.
It's really fucking
I said it
funny.
was one of the funniest movies that came out that year.
Yeah. It
Motherfuckers
was.
kill all the heroes.
It's funnier than Deadpool 2 by a wide margin. It's way funnier.
No, there's scenes where man, the funniest one is they go back in time, they drink a six-pack and then toss the plastic into the sea
Yeah.
to kill Aquaman. That's fucking evil.
Yeah.
They just go around fucking with people and then dance on their dead bodies. That's the funniest shit.
I love that.
All right.
They need to do more of that. Let's get that in live action.
How about a compromise? So, Cyborg, yeah, he's Teen Titans. He's not Justice League. We'll give you Black Green Lantern, but it's Black Guy Gardner.
I don't want that.
Is that the trade?
You could literally say it's Black Guy.
Shut up.
Fuck, I missed that.
No. That's really good, but no. It's like,
You deserve credit. That's a good one.
That was a good one. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start the show, and we'll be right back with the opposite of this kind of football.
Yes.
the other nerdy thing.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Commitment to Mexcellence, Week 3. My name is Marco. I'll be your host, but I'm not alone. Right next to me, on my right, we have Mike Honcho. No, all right, not Mike Honcho at all. Who are you?
Man, all these names you just pulling out your ass. It's TJ. We're here to talk about some football. Tell me, what do you? Come on, it's football.
Oh no, I'm super excited, especially this week.
Why?
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
And what are you?
You're a great
And
league.
what is your name,
Unfortunately, I
Mr.
had to-
Excited Face?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's me, Tommy. How's it going?
And last but not least, the almost the mascot of this show at this point,
What? Why?
because you only come out on this show.
Oh, okay. That's fair. It's true.
Want to see Tommy? Pick a show. He's probably on it. Want to see TJ? Same thing. Want to see Gertz? Only one.
Exclusive.
How do I put it? Like you have like you know the cards. You have regular, common, uncommon. Oh
yeah.
You're holographic.
He would be the rare, yeah.
Yeah. You're holographic. It's like I got a Gertz.
A gift card was sold at auction for $50,000.
A big mascot head that's just my head. But it's like a giant
Or you,
Muppet head version
or
of
Cooper
me.
Cup. It's interchangeable.
You don't have to change anything. No, he's the Green Ranger here, technically. Like you came in late, but you're
He
important.
came in late and destroyed everybody.
Yeah, just fucked everybody up. That's classic Gert. And they just left.
Hey, now we'll
Football
get.
season's over.
Now I know y'all are chomping at the bit. We'll get there when we get there to that topic. But there's been a lot of exciting things in football land.
It is.
What's our order of operations today?
Well, our first topic was something that I just threw in the mix this morning. What?
Are we going to do the one that I recommended? 'Cause
Yeah.
As a coach, I want to talk mad shit about.
Well, it's funny because like I would have
So a
started.
normal show. Why did you raise your hand like you weren't going to do it anyway?
I know.
Also,
Trying to
like
be polite to me.
I know that you're busy, you're packing, you're moving and stuff.
Right.
But like I do put the itinerary out now, like the day
Do you?
before or the morning of.
Yeah, he
Yes.
does.
Yeah, he gave us heads up. We had an input.
What?
Yes. And it literally said Tommy's topic, who is the best and who's the worst coach.
Nice. I didn't know this. I just did it. As long as it gets done, Gertz, you know.
Well, our first topic, not exactly football related, but football related. The halftime for the Super Bowl we got announced this
Did it?
weekend. Yes.
What is it?
Oh, you didn't?
You didn't see this?
You didn't
I
see
saw, like,
the
a-
man who pisses green.
All right. 3 guesses for who. It's a dude. Well, that'll be your hint.
That's only a hint it gets. That's only a hint it gets. We'll give you another hint with each sequential loss.
Okay.
I'll even throw you a bone.
What you got?
We've definitely talked about him on our music Mexcellence episode.
That's still pretty broad.
Go ahead.
It's a legend. Cause
I wouldn't say that.
Oh my god.
Some would say.
Some would say.
Okay.
He's been around for a long time.
Well, you would think longevity. If someone's been around for a long time, they perform at the fucking Super Bowl.
First guess.
Well, it was going to be Lizzo before she got sued.
First guess.
Was it really?
Bruno?
No.
No, bad guess.
He's Filipino.
Oh.
No. He's not Filipino. He's a black man. There you go. Guess number 2.
Guy Gardner.
You don't seem excited. So.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I'm going to be honest. Like, the halftime show isn't for me. It's to sell Pepsi products, I think, at this point.
How do I put it? I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be an okay one.
I don't...
Stop it. Stop it. It's not for you.
It's
I don't know. How many? I used up one guess.
Yeah, I said it's, and I told you it's a black guy.
A black guy. Okay. Rapper? Or can I get like...
No. Just guess one more.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. How about a black guy? That they would allow to perform at
Fine.
the goddamn Super Bowl.
What black guys would they allowed to perform in the Super Bowl?
Stevie Wonder? Oh, is that too old?
That's not too bad. That's 2.
Yeah, John Legend, because you seem bummed out.
That's 4.
You're getting closer. I'll
John-
give you one more. One more.
Wait, I got the hint this time.
Okay.
John Legend, but 15 years ago.
I wouldn't even say that. He's think early.
Where's your booty go?
Usher?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Serious?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's bizarre to me. How the hell? What? Why?
We're ushering in a new era.
Oh, God, you gotta stop. No, that's...
First
why?
of all, halftime. I don't think they could afford Silk Sonic. Let's be real. But
Why?
Well, here's the thing that I
I'm so
learned.
confused.
Here's the thing that I learned
right,
from
they
another
pay.
artist. Yeah, they have to pay to be at the halftime
So the
show.
artists have to pay to do this. So it was a discount sale? Or,
I have no idea why
like
he was picked.
Lizzo fell out, so it was just like open. Was it an auction type deal?
Was Lizzo really on the docket? And-
Lizzo was really on the docket.
oh,
All right,
that's
here's
hilarious.
the thing. If he can bring Little John out, I'll allow it. And Ludacris, we can do it, I guess.
You just want to hear skeet, skeet, skeet at the halftime show?
Don't love
Jordan, when you
Yeah, I
say he
loved
did, the best part of it actually isn't
Yes.
Usher.
it. Yeah, right? It really isn't.
I'm pretty sure BTS is like still armying things with Korea.
I
Yeah,
thought- why
BTS
did
is on a
you get,
retirement mode.
BTS. That would
Because
be a good
BTS, I
crossover
think
type
they're on a technical
No.
hiatus right now because some of them have to do their military service.
Oh, shit.
And South Korea has conscription. Everybody from like 19 to like 25 has to do something.
I think it's 29.
29? Okay.
You gotta.
shit.
You just gotta sign. Just gotta knock out your 2 years.
Okay. Well, they're doing that. And so we got Usher.
He's got his. They're not gonna get it.
He has plenty of hits, but like,
I've always thought the Super Bowl always gets has-beens for the most part, except Bruno Mars is the only exception I can think of that he was. And
Weekend's
Beyonce.
not a has-been.
no, he was current when he performed.
Well, that's 3, but
Before-
still,
it was before
yeah.
the item.
Actually,
so, yeah.
and Michael Jackson's never a has-been.
Nor was Prince.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We went from
Well,
the-
Prince was. Prince,
You're flawed. Bye. It's like you're just wrong. It happened one time.
no,
No,
fuck Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce
Like,
Springsteen, the Rolling Stones,
Aerosmith. Like,
Aerosmith,
it was.
They couldn't do much after.
Black Eyed
Katy
Peas
Perry,
were
like
bad.
years later.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
Gaga was pretty good.
But Gaga was also after she was famous.
Yeah, just get-
she was already on American Horror Story by the time she was on the
That's
Super Bowl.
fair.
Lady Gaga's still famous. She just doesn't perform.
It was like she transitioned to a different part of her career. Like she's still highly successful, I think.
Yeah.
She had that one movie with the one song that was good.
With Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, A Star Was Born was. I've still never seen it. I had the chance to see it on the flight. I saw Talladega Nights instead. So
Yeah, don't bum yourself out. It's a real downer.
Oh, really?
Oh, absolutely.
I thought it was just like a happy
Not
sheep.
uplifting at all.
Oh, wow.
I didn't smell uplifting from a mile away of that movie.
Yeah.
The Stars Born.
Yeah, I've heard the movie's good. I've just never in my life said, I need to watch A Star is Born.
Yeah, you should. Also, you want
Not
to double
once.
feature that with like 12 Years a Slave? Like, it's just depressing shit. Let's just watch Requiem for a Dream right after that.
I don't like
Just the last 10 minutes of
I
The
don't like
Mist.
your movie night. Said,
If you got to do it all in one night, TJ.
I mean,
Comedy's the rest of your life after that, right?
we've kind of like moved to McGrew's reviews, except for big movies being like a seasonal thing. Like, hey, here's what we watched in the last month or two. Yeah. But there's still a lot of times where it's like, yeah, bro, I didn't watch that. But instead, it's like, here's this random Netflix. I watched Extraction 1 and 2 this weekend.
It's great. They're great movies. Like, this is fun action.
Did you watch, this seems like a movie you might have watched, No One Will Save You?
I want to. I hear it's really good.
It's pretty solid.
If you think it's solid, I trust that.
It's pretty
'Cause I saw the
solid.
trailer, I'm like, okay.
Same. The trailer
it's
hooked
like,
me.
All right, yeah. So I plan on watching it.
oh nah,
Probably
nah,
tomorrow.
Manchester by the Sea. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, let's do that one too.
Nah, Manchester. Nah, I took Manchester. I watched Manchester by the Sea on a date. Left that shit like
Why?
Why?
Because I didn't know. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
Manchester by the Sea. Motherfucker, the movie. Spoiler alert. Movie ends where it's just like. That's the most. Like it leaves you like.
I like how
I'm just
Goliath
sad.
said
Yeah.
15 minutes ago he had to leave for work, came back and was like, hey, Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B should be the halftime show. I'm out.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. They'll have those
Why
old
not?
white men heart attack
A
real
lot of
quick.
FCC complaints, but that's fine.
Yeah, I said we don't need.
Karen, Jennifer Lopez, remember them? Like they got a bunch. It was a good show though.
Yeah, but they just shook their booty. I feel like Cardi B, they'd end up like Janet Jackson.
What, showing a
Justin
titty?
Timberlake.
Hey, Justin was looking out for the culture.
Oh, he wasn't. He was the opposite of that.
I'm kidding.
How did he like not get charged with anything for doing that?
It was, what, 2004?
I think it was earlier than that. Like, I think it was longer ago than that.
Sexual assault allegations didn't happen until 2009.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a 2010s thing.
Yeah, they were like, American Pie is the
But
most popular
also-
movie right now. It's
It's like
fine.
the most televised event of the year.
Also fucked up her entire career.
Yeah.
She's a
did?
legend. Yeah. Oh, her career was never the same after that.
I didn't know.
Like
No.
she couldn't perform shit. They canceled shit on her, and she just never recovered. Really.
Yeah.
She's a fucking legend.
Trolls guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking trolls got NSYNC's back.
All these producers were like, man, we can't work with a woman with nipples. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
Well, Tommy,
One, not even both. Fucking one.
on the note of NSYNC being back,
ridiculous.
just in general, you weren't very excited about Usher. I'm not excited. I'm not hating it. I just think it's an okay vanilla choice kind of thing. Who would you want to see at the halftime show? Last time we did, because last time we did who was the best, and I think most of us agreed MJ or Prince for the most
Yeah.
part. So
yeah.
who would you want to see that hasn't done it
Like,
yet?
oh fuck! Like right now, currently.
Yes.
God damn, that's tough.
Like if Usher like just kind of passed away from one of his many STDs, like who would you rather? It's not my fault. Alleged STDs.
No reaction from this guy. Yeah, HR. Nothing. Oh man,
I save it for the big ones.
that's a great question, and I have.
Died from STD.
Ask Capone.
Did not go great for him. No, I want Silk Sonic to perform. I think that would just be anytime Bruno Mars is there.
Has Bruno Mars done it
And
once or
Anderson's
twice?
great.
I'm kind of blurring.
He's been there twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
was the
he's a
headline.
guest.
He was
He's
the
a
headliner
guest.
once and a guest once.
Just let him do it every year.
He was great.
Pay him. And
He was great.
Yeah.
Well, he's just a
For a
performer.
decade.
The only thing that made his thing not great and wasn't his fault is that he played the Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl. That was just a murder when they beat the shit out of the Broncos.
That's
I
right.
remember that.
A trend that we will talk about today.
I love it. Yes.
I warned you they were nobody.
So did I.
Sean Baton conned me and a lot of other people. I'll admit it. I was wrong.
I get another one. I get another one. I love Moonlight. Yeah.
Buy that bullshit.
He's terrible. Is that our first topic?
Yeah, just pick someone that you would rather.
What?
No. Pick your halftime show person.
Oh, that's already said it.
Oh, yeah, you did say
Sonic.
Yeah. Doja Cat. Hell no.
That came from the song.
That was genuine as hell.
He really said,
I didn't, that was up here.
Fuck
I
no.
accidentally said it out loud.
Hell no.
Sade, yes. Oh, it was. It really was.
it'd have to be
I'm not a
someone
fan.
like relevant enough for it to matter.
Yeah, Bad Bunny would be okay.
Bad Bunny was who I was gonna say.
I mean, maybe.
Taylor Swift.
No more Taylor Swift. I'm done.
Jay Bavlin.
Okay.
Name. Get
Rakim
international
is
with it.
saying
like that.
not Taylor, but Tyler. Tyler, the creator.
No, they wouldn't let that poor man.
I'm with you, Jake.
Death Grips sold out their show here in Austin
And
before
actually-
ACL.
I know. That's crazy.
And because we'll talk about it probably, but I don't want T Swift anywhere near football no more.
I am sick of hearing about her.
Lights on every
Save it.
sports thing.
Save it.
Okay.
But now
So
just,
we're gonna
just-
talk about it.
I do like Pharrell enough.
Pharrell is a good choice.
Pharrell's the choice.
So I went through his catalog. Pharrell's song, he don't miss.
Hits.
Pharrell is a
he
good
actually-
on top of
choice.
hits.
I like his voice, and he's a great producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He
can
can just
bring
bring out all
anyone.
his. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
'Cause every-
ain't to just get producers to have halftime
Yeah.
shows.
No, because I
That'd be
thought
great.
like if you listen to
Yeah,
any.
let's get a Timberland.
If you listen to a lot of
halftime show.
reviews about Pharrell, like everybody loves him. He's just universally like.
He's
Yeah.
well liked.
Dude, if he did Happy after someone got CTE, that'd be hilarious.
No, you know.
Dancing with them yelling niggas up there. It's just
That would be great. That
would be awesome.
That would be great.
Garrett, who would you like to see?
I'm gonna steal Pharrell. That thought never popped in my head because my initial answer was like, I don't care. But Pharrell is a solid choice.
I agree.
Ooh, yeah. With, Daft Punk doesn't need to
that
do
doesn't,
anything.
but yeah.
that's it.
We also love that.
Daft Punk just sounds like a broken boombox to me.
Cannot co-sign that.
Well, I
remember
do
listening-
think that
I
it's.
love Daft
I remember
Punk.
listening to
Oh,
the
I
Tron
have one
Legacy
more.
soundtrack, and
Yeah.
it's like meow 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 meow. It's like meow mix run through a fucking computer.
Daft Punk and Pharrell had an era for a little bit.
Meow 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 meow.
I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah, 90% of the soundtrack for that movie.
Oh,
Someone
I'd like
has-
to see the Gorillas.
That'd be a good choice.
That would be a fun.
Yeah.
The only issue, like I saw Metalocalypse this weekend. It's not cool, like to see something that you'd think is a cartoon and see the actual people come out.
Gets really sad, I bet.
Sounds like you had some disappointment there.
No,
We're like 50 years before it's cool. You know?
Yeah.
Like
we're 50 years from the hologram.
Yeah. Like,
We're
like
almost
the gorillas, like, yeah, I wouldn't even get to say 50. We're like 20 years from them rocking the stage.
Bring
like
out that Tupac hologram from years ago.
Give it a residency in Vegas. Like I'm down.
That Tupac hologram is the best like hologram ever.
It was really cool.
I will say it was really metal. So Metalocalypse plays a really good concert. They don't stop for the entire hour. They didn't do any of the crowd work. They just played, but they would still like. It's cool, I guess. Like no one looks like the cartoons.
Oh wow!
You know?
You make me feel like they look like. Just
They kind of look like. I mean, they wear black pants and black t-shirts. That's it. They look like normal dudes.
middle-aged dudes who.
They're older
Do they
than
look
that.
like they have families?
Yes.
That's
I can't get behind it.
that's like going like, oh, I'm gonna go see Roger Rabbit, and you just see the guys that did the special effects for Roger Rabbit. It's like, oh, this isn't what I wanted at all.
Guy who wore the mocap suit. Like, I don't want to
Again.
that.
A bunch of sad animators.
Yeah, you're right.
20 years away. 20 years away from
Yeah.
it working.
Yeah, I wanna-
I'm pretty sure.
I bet
some
we're
back
closer than that.
Some back corner of Japan probably already has it.
Yeah,
We need just just want spectacle. Give me like a Cirque du Soleil
yeah.
version. You know,
I saw someone
Gorillas.
suggested Tenacious D. I'd be up for that.
I'd love that.
I don't think they deserve like a whole ass like thing. They deserve to be guests, like in the middle of like some guitar riff
Yeah,
to
I'm not
become.
gonna
Tenacious
sit through
D.
a whole Tenacious D halftime.
Dude, if he did Peaches at the halftime show,
Yeah, like I said, Metalocalypse is
At
just.
this point, that's fine.
It's just
Yeah.
dudes.
got Usher. Might as well.
oh, when are they going to let
Nah.
SpongeBob do the halftime
Yeah,
show?
no shit.
Maybe this year, because Nickelodeon is showing the Super Bowl.
Oh,
yeah.
that's my choice. SpongeBob. Bring SpongeBob
Clearly,
out.
they're not going to show Usher, right? So we might get a SpongeBob version of.
Hey, yeah, have SpongeBob twerking on
Dude,
stage.
if we hear skeet, skeet, skeet during a Nickelodeon Super Bowl,
Classic. I wish I could record it.
bring out Lil Jon.
Well, on the note of musical artists, I judge. Sometimes I pick what we're going to talk about based on the memes, and something happened this weekend that has created so many fucking memes that are all hilarious. But Swifties are now into the NFL. They're
Did you see the Travis Kelce's jersey sales went up
400%.
Now, okay. Let me,
This is a publicity stunt. It's working.
let me. So I'm known to be a Swift. I'm not a hater.
No.
I
Yeah,
just,
you are.
I don't.
You have a TikTok.
Just because no, y'all warped that shit. Y'all, look, I said that I respect Taylor as a businesswoman. I don't give a fuck about her singing, but I respect her as a
Her
businesswoman.
lyrics are really good.
I respect her as a business. I have an opinion.
Okay.
I can have an
Say
opinion.
artist. It's a songwriter.
I can have
I'm
an
not fucking with
opinion.
those Swifties. She's a great talent.
She's.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about them Swift.
She should have done the
But
Daft
look,
Punk soundtrack. The Tron Legacy soundtrack.
Look, my whole thing is.
Yeah.
My whole thing is. Guys. Number one, you know what? Shout out Travis Kelce. Take your shot, King. Cause that $sign, that bag is worth it. I get it. All right. Look, she's alright, but the bag is worth it. I get it. Secure yourself. Power couple status. Whatever you want to do.
Let the man make it. He's
I said,
building his portfolio.
I said, I respect his shot. I respect what he did.
Okay.
T Swift showing up.
Yeah.
That actually, I was
the
like,
whole scene from
that
the
was,
movie.
That was the whole thing. I was like,
They
that's
left
cute.
in a convertible.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's cool.
Her at the game was cool.
And then on the
Efron
day,
directed that. Like, it was beautiful.
on the day, that's fine. And then the articles that are still fucking,
Yes.
or at least with the Eagles game, that shit was kind of funny because they had a sign that was like the only Kelsey Swift I care about is DeAndre
Yeah,
Swift.
that's a good joke.
And that's a good joke.
Yes.
But every goddamn
Show.
NFL commentator
Yeah.
show left nut was talking about the goddamn thing, and I'm like, let the dude live.
That's my only issue with it. Like, Taylor Swift fans want to get into football, that's great.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce taking a shot, that's great.
He took a shot.
She's at the game having fun, that's great. I don't need to hear Rich Eisen talking about Taylor Swift
whole
and Travis
segment.
Kelce dating for
A
20
segment.
minutes.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear Nick Wright talk about it. I don't need to hear Skip Bayless talk about it. I don't need to hear Stephen A., Shannon Sharp. I don't need to hear any person who gets paid to talk about football talk about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, whether they're dating or not.
Even your local sportscast.
Yeah.
Are talking about it's fucking annoying. Can it be gone after this week?
No,
It will not be gone.
and that's the problem. And I was like, look. The whole thing was, if it were just a slight mention, like, hey, like literally, like we did. Oh man, Kelsey, hey, good on you, dog. Like
Yeah.
that's you shot your shot. It worked out.
This is.
But
I don't think you guys understand, sadly, that the TMZ has come to the NFL. That's all this is.
TMZ.
Oh no, you were right. I recognize it. I just don't like it. It's just because I want them to talk about the games
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
teams.
bro, they were focusing on just because he's on the sideline, just looking up. Because I mean, obviously, he's like, damn, she really came, huh?
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, look at the heart. And like, no, shut up. You're not dating. This is not a dating show.
No.
It's the
Not a
NFL.
rom-com. This ain't a meet cute. Like,
Yeah, I'm
fuck,
here to see
man.
men
like, fuck. That's
Hit each other.
Yeah.
what we're here for.
Andrew.
I know someone got injured.
There's no love in football.
Someone got hurt in that game. They had to have. That's not.
And also, like,
It ain't.
you know, if you go invited to a game, don't make it the Bears. That's a cop out.
Yeah. That's right.
You want to impress her, I guess.
Andrew cracked me up because he was like, hey, you want to be her next album? Be my guest.
I saw one podcast that said like her next song's gonna be called Loose End.
I mean, this is. I get.
You get it now, right?
I saw there was like a potential track list. It was like an arrowhead through my heart, some random shit.
Oh damn.
Just doing the most.
See, the memes are funny. I don't really.
No, the memes are no. Okay, look, the memes are funny. I don't need sportscasters talking.
That's
about it.
that's my only.
Oh, I don't
issue
watch
with it.
sportscasters talk about it.
And then the
now
Swift-
we are sportscasters
And then-
talking about it.
That's why when I saw that topic, I was like, God fucking damn it.
And there's few fan bases that I will look at and say, ho, compared to football, you're toxic. Swifties are that lame.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
They
I
can
don't-
go up against any NFL fan base.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want that.
The only relationship that, because in my head I was like, I get why it's big news. So what could have happened that was this big as news? And the only thing I can think of is like maybe if Michael Vick had dated Beyonce
Back in the day,
back in the day.
I still don't even think that would top it.
I mean, the Beehive was not the Beehive in
That's what I'm saying.
2005.
They weren't established yet.
Yeah.
So no,
No.
this is some next level shit.
And I mean,
I was just about Chiefs fans are about to get way more obnoxious.
yeah,
Fucking hell.
Michael Parsons had like a really good little segment on it where he was like, "Hey man, I just encourage more NFL players to shoot their shot, swing big." Yeah.
look.
Travis Kelce has inspired. See,
look,
talk
no,
about it and be funny. Just don't say
Yeah, don't just say that.
fucking 20
mean,
minutes
Right.
What?
on a nonsense game, and I get
Ain't
it.
nobody giving Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld this kind of attention. Look,
Does Haley Steinfeld have a fan base?
she's a very talented young lady. She
I
has a
didn't.
fan
I,
base.
I
don't
didn't.
think
I didn't
it's-
ask.
You
that.
also sounded.
Oh, no, no,
You also
Swifties,
sounded
know.
50 when you described that. She's a very talented young lady.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, yes,
She's an Oscar-nominated
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing
Couple
that I've
number one hits,
seen,
come on.
and it's not even in the same ballpark. It's
Yeah.
just it's a minor league version of this. Wasn't there a slew of NBA players that were dating porn stars for a little bit?
Dating.
Yeah.
They were getting hustled. That's a thing. Like
that a thing?
women will just like, they'll wait outside hotels where NBA players are staying and just
What's
extort the shit out of
What's a
them.
30 for 30 with that store?
Coming soon.
Okay.
NBA
know
players.
those.
I mean, I didn't know they were being hustled. I just knew a whole bunch were dating Lisa Ann at some point.
Zion. Look what happened with Zion just a few months ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's just a high-profile case. I mean, NBA players.
now you see LeBron.
Yeah.
You'll see how LeBron operates around some like women he'll meet.
Yeah.
I'm talking. I've never seen someone go ghost like he does. He like just vanishes.
Yes.
Women appear and he's just like.
Yeah. You ever seen a 7-foot-tall man just vanish?
Fun fact: I did not know Randall Cunningham dated Whitney Houston.
Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely look on TJ's potential future one time only financial podcast. I'll dedicate a segment to high profile players, aka don't date. Or even look, you don't need to shoot for Instagram models. Actually, you need to just shoot for people who don't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to go if you want to keep your money.
Hey
You
guys,
want to keep your bag.
random note: Yabo Slaughter 44 is tired of ads. If you're an extra large and you buy him an ad, you get this T-shirt.
Oh.
In my hand.
Pretty sure he's a subscriber though, right?
He said no ads. He's like, that's frustrated with getting ads.
No,
There's another high-profile NFL romance that we've not talked about. Randall Cobb and Aaron Rodgers. You just can't separate them.
but I love that one. You know I do. No, I don't like a lot about Aaron Rodgers, but the love he has for Randall is
It's
true.
real.
That's a homie. That's the
definitely real.
bestest friend you could ever have.
That's guy love.
That's real love right there. But you know, I really think the happiest person in all Arrowhead was Mahomes because he was like, finally, some other shit that's not about me and my
Genius
family.
Monster. I will
Yeah.
hit you up after this. On that note, I will say on the saddest person in Kansas City, Jackson Mahomes cannot make me any fucking TikToks with Taylor Swift, and they're both in the same. Well, would have been in the same booth if he wasn't in jail for being.
You sound like an NFL podcast person. Shut up. I don't know.
Am I an NFL podcast person?
Actually, technically, Aaron Rodgers is
He dated Danica Patrick.
and Olivia Munn. He did. I mean, but no, look, it's
Family
Taylor Swift.
Leah,
Like
he's dated
you aim like at the
fair
technically most popular artist out there.
Yeah.
right. She's is the most popular, like by a long shot.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
she was in Cats.
And
So is Jason Derulo.
Why didn't Travis ask him out?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I can't think of anyone like even in the Taylor Swift ballpark that's single. On top of that,
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
either.
and hey, look, they're the same age. Wish him luck. And again, I respect Travis Kelce. That's a wild shot. That's a wild shot.
I think the part that I want to hear more people talk about is like this. I think this is a business decision for her.
100%.
Oh, they think it's a business decision. I mean,
NFL, hell.
his jersey sales went up by 400%. He gets a cut of that.
Hey, yo, it was a win-win for both of them.
Yeah.
Now NFL, they got every NFL, but she's just she's an immaculate businesswoman.
But Travis is going to think that she's really into him, and she's
Of course.
not.
he is.
Nah, motherfucker.
Taylor Swift is way smarter than Travis Kelce, and it's not even close. She's really fucking smart.
Now, granted.
Well, the brothers still have that podcast together,
Yeah, I'm waiting
right?
for the New Heights update, the real update.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Travis crying,
Thought I
Jason
loved
there
it,
with
man.
his wife. Like, what's wrong?
Travis.
I'd like listen to that one.
Yeah, I'd listen.
Chelsea's going to have to suit up like Katy Perry when.
Oh man,
But hey, once again, shoot your shot, Kings.
Yeah.
Maybe Taylor Swift will show up to your whatever event.
until the very public breakup, then keep that shit to yourself.
Or at least, hey, if y'all want to talk about it, cool. But every NFL podcast better shut the fuck up.
Oh, we're done. We're never covering this again. I don't
Okay.
care. I don't care what
What's
happens.
the next subject?
Oh, no. No, I want to keep up to the T, right? No, I'm kidding. But next
There's
up,
no way it's interesting enough to talk about unless there's like a high speed chase. If that would be
Oh,
the
yeah,
only
that's for
that would be the only way we talk.
Or
about
she drops 70 points on the Kansas City Chiefs.
can we talk about that one next?
it. Well, that one. Yeah, actually, that's next. The Dolphins
All
record. The Dolphins record day.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a record day. They didn't want to do that, which somehow made it worse.
It did, right? I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's a record, but when your
was
third
sad.
string quarterback is throwing out 70-yard touchdowns.
Look, we're going to talk about some of the losses this
Good
week.
old Sean Payton
wait,
coach
is this the
team.
loss section?
No, this is just strictly about the Dolphins and how weird and
It's always weird over there, right?
No. So I said, look, I took an L this week, which is fine. It's actually what I wanted to happen. But it's so nice when you can look over and say, there's nothing at all that my team could have done.
I didn't get half 100 hung on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half. Half.
About 50.
Yes.
They lost by half a hundred.
Yeah, they lost by half 100.
That's what I said.
They got
half
hung
100
three
hung on
quarters.
Yeah.
That's it.
Terrible.
Shoot, I had me
It's
doing math. I was
embarrassing.
like, I literally had to be like, because I looked at halftime. And I said, and I was like, they
I
kept
put it in
scoring.
the chat. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? You were watching this?
Also, timeout. I know I mentioned it. Fuck you, Mike McDaniels. That
What do you
bitch ass
mean?
pansy ass move. No, you hang 80. You hang 100. You break a record.
Sean Payton, I would have just.
On
I would've
Sean
done
Payton.
one of-
On Sean Payton.
Run it up.
It ain't
Yeah,
Andy
fuck
Reid.
it.
On Bill Belichick, I would have done it too. But it ain't like,
That fucking con man.
like you can't, like Andy Reid, you look at him like, oh, he's so friendly. I ain't going to disrespect him like that.
Right, but Sean Payton would have done the same
No,
thing.
oh, Sean Payton's ruthless. Motherfucker don't care.
Yeah.
No, he's a piece of shit.
If the positions were
Sean-
reversed, would
Sean Payton wouldn't be famous without Bountygate.
Right.
Yeah. If the positions were reversed, do you think Sean Payton tries to break the record?
100%.
100%. I would have done it too.
Every
He's gonna
day-
break it,
every day
keep
of the
running
week.
it to 100. Yeah, to 100. He would have done 100.
Double on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like he would have done it any day.
Yeah.
And so him being like, "Oh, Mr. Humble," blah, blah, you beat him by 70 fucking points.
You already humiliated
Yeah, you
him.
humiliated the shit out of
Finish
them.
the job.
You took
Finish the fucking
You
job.
decreased the minority in the league, minority like representation and coaches in the league single-handedly, my guy. Because Vance Joseph ain't gonna have a job.
No.
So I said,
Somebody's getting fired.
yeah, someone's getting fired.
Someone's
So
supposed
I
to be
mean,
actually getting fired.
you said you looked at that man across and said,
Isn't that
not
funny
another
last
one of
week?
these today.
When we acknowledged Vance Joseph,
Yeah.
DC,
'Cause we were
both
talking-
had that like, oh shit, okay.
Dog, I
Yeah,
even
'cause
saw-
they're like,
I
what
just
happened
saw
to their
this.
defense?
You beat
That
you
did.
you
Yeah.
beat the spirit out of a team.
That was
Yeah.
one of the best defenses in the league yet last year.
I'm kind of tired of everyone. No best defenses until at least week 17. But I was like, no more claiming any team's best defense.
You're
Go
allowed
ahead.
to have a bad day, too.
Oh no, I know it's okay.
Yeah.
That's not a bad.
I'm in a good football.
I will say,
My team can have a bad day. That's not a bad day.
no, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
That's routine for them.
I was going to bring up so Sam has been shitting on the Broncos. They're not real. They're not real.
That's right.
That's right.
I've never seen this dude this defeated in the locker room my
yeah.
entire fucking life.
This is wild.
Who is this?
I've been here for 7 years, and all I've done is lost, and it's frustrating. Tired of losing, man. I've been here for 7 years, and all I've done is lost.
God damn.
It's like someone.
That's real.
Someone just please watch him to make sure he doesn't hurt himself. Like
That was real.
Yeah, that is a broken.
That
You got
was
millionaires
genuine.
sad.
Yeah.
Fuck,
You know, think
man.
about that. You got millionaires crying. Now, granted, if I was rich, I hope you understand. Every post game interview, how do you feel? Paychecks, getting cash. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. How do I feel? How does my
Was
bank
it-
account?
was it
Feel? How
Cam-
does Bank of America
Was
feel?
it Cam Newton out doing like charity work, like coaching like kids flag football, and then somebody was like, "I have as many Super Bowl rings," and he's like, "Well, we don't have the same checkbook, so I don't really care."
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm competitive enough to where I'm like, no, I don't want to lose, but you ain't gonna catch me crying.
No, this man's been through a lot, man.
That man's sad.
He went through
7
Russell
years.
Wilson. You get Russell Wilson and think you're doing good, and then last season happens,
I mean,
and now this happens.
No, hold
You
on.
get Sean
Bring
Payton.
him back.
Yeah.
See them
Things are
bags.
gonna get better.
No, look at the bags under his eyes. Those,
Yeah,
are,
it's
those are
real.
bags.
yeah.
And it's frustrating.
Pull it up on screen.
He can't even look up.
Tired of losing, man.
Yeah, those are bags, dog. You can see he's just tired. He's just tired.
A lot of tears and no sleep.
And this is like it's almost like they had that monkey's paw. It's like I wish Russell Wilson would play better. Curl. Russell Wilson is playing better.
Still not good enough.
Not good enough to overcome that shitty defense. No
Well,
way.
bad coaching.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Real shit coaching.
So I'm gonna.
Can I do this now?
No, a little bit.
Fuck. Okay.
We're getting there. This is just about how weird
All
that.
those people who said
No.
hating over
No,
the
no,
Nico.
no, no, no,
Okay, go ahead.
No. What we're not gonna do here is absolve Russell.
This wasn't his fault.
No. I'm still putting blame on him.
Why?
Okay, 100%. Quarterback's supposed to lead your team.
He's right.
Quarterback's supposed to energize, provide motivation, supposed to do fucking something. And every other fucking league, when you catch an L, quarterback's gonna catch. And granted, you know me, I'm usually partial. I'm like, hey, that's a defensive blowout. Look, 70 points, I can't excuse that. You even losing the
That's a
backups,
problem.
that's a question mark.
Yeah.
Semicolon, however, there has to be some sort of energy coming from, like, because I think it was 20-50 at halftime, right?
Yeah.
20-50. That means for an entire second half, motherfucker didn't score.
Right.
So it's not like he did anything.
Well, like when you're behind by 30,
It doesn't matter.
it literally does. And when you're behind by 30, you can only run like one kind of play. Chuck the ball down the fucking field, and that's it. You become
Miracle.
so one-dimensional. This is not his
I'm not
fault.
blaming him completely.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, the whole
I saw no
job is
rally.
like the whole job. Like, there's no rally.
Yeah.
There is no energy. There's no motivation.
Yeah.
You got your team feeling. And granted, let's be real here, Gertz. It's not as though this defense didn't hold up their end of the bargain for like 95% of it. This is the one time that they really blew up.
This whole season, the
This
defense
season-
has been bad,
So inevitably.
and he's been better.
And the whole thing is that when Russell's noticing this, right? Because you have a chance to be like,
Yeah.
cool, it's getting to 40. It's getting like, I have to get my team in course correct and make sure that shit's all right.
Right. Yeah.
He is the leader of that fucking team next to Sean Payton. And you should have looked at Sean Payton and said, I'm not going to give a shit. So that way,
Sean
like,
Payton is
all-
counting his money by the Gatorade.
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying.
Like, he doesn't
I'm not
give a fuck.
like, oh, it was 35-13 at halftime.
Yeah.
Like, that's still a catchable game.
It is.
That's still a win. That's still a winnable game. That's a turnaround game.
That's when you
and I get
rally
it.
your crew and
That's when you rally.
hell, at least we make this shit not look so bad.
My expectation is
and it
I'm
looks
not.
far worse.
I'm not saying like
God.
when I say like Russell Wilson still catches some blame. I'm saying like 20% out of 80% because your
Okay, that's fair.
Like your
Yeah.
defense is like I'm not saying like 100%.
Okay,
what I'm
I'm with
saying
you.
is
Just-
like even your team isn't motivated to try and keep this game
Not even
reasonable
close,
to play
man.
for you, and you can tell that they don't give a fuck about this
That's
man.
wild.
Yeah.
That
So he
team
could be
was
playing better, but
good. Minus Russell Wilson last year.
Yeah,
Well, the year before.
Good defense.
their defense was rock solid last year,
year
and
before that
the year
too.
before. So
That team was good. Everything was good but him. Now
And-
he's decent.
and the play
everything,
calling.
Yeah.
the play calling was really bad last
And-
year.
Oh, yeah, Hackett. I forgot about that.
Who was 2-1 at this point last year, which is hilarious.
That's great, isn't it? And you remember when
Oh, we were still confused by the Broncos at this point
Sean
last year.
Payton
And then
talked shit about a lot of people
Yeah.
on his way to this
The
job.
worst
We'll cover
coaching,
it.
the worst coaching job he's ever seen was 2-1 at this point last
Yeah.
year. Sean is 0-3. He might go 0-4.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he's going to go on.
Oh,
For,
that's
how do you come
absolutely.
back from this?
Well, they're playing
That's
the
what-
Bears.
this is
That's
no-
how.
Bound. If they lose to the Bears, there's no coming back.
Look, I'm-
Agreed.
We will talk
back.
about that because that's one of the funniest games. Like
Y'all don't
it's not
even
getting its own
pick that.
topic, but we're actually
That's-
doing really good on
that's a
time,
tough
so
pick.
we can expand. We don't just have to say our picks and
I like
pick
it.
them.
You
But
can
since we're
explain.
talking about the game,
Yeah.
hey, yo, I ain't going to hold you. Tua looking good.
Yeah, he is.
Tua looking real good.
Yeah.
While he's conscious, he's looking good. He's looking, boy, he looked this way last
Yeah.
time.
Tommy, he's playing like he's got two brains.
One on reserve.
Motherfucker said I play better
look.
knocked out. Like, he's ready.
No, listen, the judo must be working. Whatever's working.
Yeah, I'm saying he's moving the teams like water, bro.
Listen
He's
to
cutting
me.
through the defense.
Guys,
He said, I see the holes.
can I go ahead and just share my Tommy's always right secret? How I'm right a lot of times.
If it's about the coaches, no.
No. I follow patterns. Let's not, because football fans have very short memories. Last season, this motherfucker was doing this really similar shit. Like, he was balling.
I think by
Until
now he had one
wasn't.
concussion.
Yeah.
And he added them up.
He looks better this year already.
No, y'all see that no look
Like,
shovel
goddamn, man, like-
twice? He ran the play twice and said, "Hold on, I don't have to look."
He did it better than Mahomes does it. Like, he looked great.
Whenever that was the thing that was the thing that was holding to it back is that I think he looked good.
Yeah.
But when you start looking like Mahomes-esque,
Yeah.
No,
we're not, and not even Mahomes-esque. He pulled that play off slicker than I seen it done.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, that's
That
a
was
problem.
beautifully
Yeah.
done.
He's only got like one drawback as a quarterback, and the team's built to make up for it. And it's just he doesn't have like a big arm.
No, he's accurate.
Yeah, he's accurate. So like, oh, we'll just get him a shitload of fast receivers.
No,
and
as someone
it
who's
works.
playing, who's using a similar offense,
Yeah.
if you're accurate, it's very effective. That
Yeah.
offense is super fucking effective.
Yeah.
And it's
And
just
if you have a Tyreek Hill and a Jalen Waddle, it's also, well, honest to God, didn't matter. That
running
Jalen
backs.
Waddle was out. Yeah, like,
they just gave the ball to the running backs and said, by the way, we have a good old
have at
line.
it. We're done. Here you go. Yeah.
I actually
and they racked them up like fuck.
I was talking to because I missed this game. I think it was at 4, right?
Was it a 3 o'clock?
I think I may be wrong.
The
No, I
Dolphins
think
game?
it was
Yeah.
12.
I think it was noon. It was noon.
Okay, I was watching the other games. I was watching my Colts, but
Oh, god damn you.
but when
You guys are doing great.
but when the Dolphins are running up the score, I was just kind of like, well, they don't run, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't have a great running
I don't think
back.
They can
did.
run. They can run.
They can
Fucking
run?
Rookie
Yes.
got in there and
Yeah.
what 200 and how what? It was 2 something.
That's
and
why-
like 4 touchdowns.
That's
I thought that's
got
why
it
they
in
were running up the
fantasy. I don't
score
even do-
because I was like, well, they can't run. They're just throwing another touchdown.
I don't
I was
pay attention to fantasy, and I got him.
Literally, I was vibing, drinking tea, being good, just do my thing in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you see something like this, it's a massacre.
Yeah.
I'm like murder.
Double takes.
Y'all, I had to really because I'm looking at fantasy scores.
Yeah.
And I didn't have anyone. I did not go against anyone with the Dolphins player. Thank
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
But you sit there and you like, what do you do against a team that can drop 70? Now, as
Hope and pray somebody gets hurt.
I thought they looked like the best team in the league last week, and I still
power
think
rankings
They
are
look
the next
better now
episode.
when you hang 70 on someone.
Yeah.
should be.
And it,
Wait, no, it's 4. You're right. 5. Well,
It's
yeah.
5 to 6.
We'll
Yeah.
see number 1 because the teams we thought would be really good.
Well,
right
we're
now
not
ain't
save
looking
that.
good. Okay.
Because power rankings are going to be. We argue
Yeah,
about
what
power
do we know
rankings
that?
so long. It's after week 5.
Okay.
Week 5 is a good week.
Week
That's
5
a
is a good week.
that's a good week
That's-
for me to see.
Yeah, I think you're right because I have high hopes, but I would like a couple more weeks.
No, I think week 5 is a
really-
tough week for quite a few.
Is that when you play the 49ers?
That's a
yeah,
good one for
that's
me.
your test. It's like a test.
It was that's right. I was just checking which game it was. It was a game against the Patriots when I saw the Dolphins beat the Patriots. And the Patriots aren't very good. But the way the Dolphins ran the ball against the Patriots made me kind of go like, "Oh, they are not just a finesse offense. They
that's
will
rough.
punch you in the mouth."
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw any clip of it, but Mozart was, which is their running back. He was like the way he talks to himself before a game, the way he hypes himself up. You're like,
Oh,
this
really?
man gets it because he was like 9 years in the league. They said you weren't going to start. You were undrafted. Like you got to play like you mean it. You got to play like he's talking to himself and making sure that he's right in the zone.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, that's what I like to see. He's like, yeah, he's like he literally talk about.
Yeah.
I think he don't correct me if I'm wrong. But he's like correct himself on the position. He's like, yeah, they're going like they don't see value. Like he's just like I got to do it, and he ran,
Yeah.
blew that shit.
Yeah.
But like that's what I'm talking about. Like when you have players that are motivated, and it was And it's something you could clearly see
Yeah.
was, look, it's fine if you're down by a deficit, but it is your QB's job to motivate your team to coordinate that because it's a
Gotta
large.
be a leader.
What's up?
You got to be a leader.
You got to be a leader. Whoever's
and
the
plus,
leader.
the coach has to be a leader.
I was gonna say.
No, I mean the coach is a leader
Mike
too.
McDaniels, Tua thought he was trash. The
Yeah.
man literally thought he was garbage.
I think it varies from team to team. The Broncos, no one's doing it. It's neither Russ nor Sean Payton.
I think those teams are the exact opposite of each other.
right.
As far as coaching goes, at least.
Because
Sean Payton's a hard ass and a fucking
But I
little
s-
tyrant. And so
Still don't
that shit doesn't
co-sign.
work anymore.
I think I'm still fussed. Mike McDaniel's like, don't be cute. Just get that record. Shut
He was hanging out in the stands.
Yeah, he was. He was in the.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, like, he's like, I'd rather be the guy. She's like, shut
Fuck.
up. At that point, put into again. Say, fuck it.
No, don't put into it.
Don't put it to
Yeah,
it.
do not.
Well,
You cannot risk doing that.
What I was hoping you would say is like breaking the record against that team. That ain't worth it. It's almost like not breaking it.
What is the actual record?
72.
I thought it was 73.
72. If they would have hit the field.
Oh, okay.
They would have beat it. Yeah.
Bro, there was another coach. So can we? I don't know how we're doing this.
Well, the next one is the coaching topic.
Well, is it? Are we talking about? Can I spin into Colorado?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool, because Colorado had a bad time. No, Colorado had a bad time this week, and there was another coach that took it the other way, and he took it personally. He said, "I've never seen a coach, motherfucking Oregon,
Dude.
Yeah.
I said, "There's some racial undertones." At first.
Big time.
I was like,
Big
"Motherfucker."
It is Oregon. So, yeah.
I was like, first of all, Colorado, I'm sorry, y'all did not have a good weekend.
No.
But at least, but at least, in one of the other games, the coach wasn't just coming out being like, "Fuck that team, fuck that coach, fuck that coach." How come they don't love us like they love them? How come we don't have the starlight that they have? Fuck them, and we gonna run on them. And we never go kick the ball. These motherfuckers, I've never, it was petty from ground up.
Yeah.
He put a fake punt on their 12. That's petty as
It was
shit.
breaking every unspoken rule of football.
I kind of liked it. He was just like, fuck this. We are better than you. And we're going to go out there and prove it. And we're going to make your life
wish
miserable.
Mike McDaniel did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think Oregon's might, because of the way that the whole college landscape is shaking out.
Because old man Knicks.
I think they might make it to the big playoff dance.
I'm not convinced of that.
Well, here's
Bo
the-
Nix is just Tim Tebow 2.0.
Well, it's not that Oregon is. You don't have to be great. Notre Dame has gotten in 3 times with very mediocre
true.
teams.
Yeah.
That's true.
But my whole problem with Oregon is it's so hypocritical. Because they're the program with the most fucking money.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
have color-changing cleats.
Their
And he wants
uniforms change every week.
They literally have. They talked about
Yeah,
it.
they
He
talked
activated
about it, yeah.
color cleats. And you
have
want to sit there and be like, "They play for likes, nigga. You play for cash. Shut up."
I know, Ricardo, that they got to play USC. I think that because
USC's
I saw
fraud.
USC almost lose to Arizona State this weekend.
Yeah.
I think Colorado does have a good
look.
chance of beating USC.
Now I will say,
You think?
I think they have a
Too early
good
to say
chance.
this.
Even with
It's
Travis
this
out?
weekend.
I feel like
But Travis is still out.
Caleb Williams gives me Trevor Lawrence vibes.
Ooh.
I don't know if he truly loves football. I really don't.
I'm surprised that
he
because
doesn't
of the
really
way
give a fuck.
I was
Which
about to say,
respect though. I respect the way he doesn't give a fuck.
I'm surprised because of the way that the rules work now that I'm seeing that dude in commercials already.
I know. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Lots of them.
He hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah.
Except won a Heisman. I don't care about that.
Bryce Young did too. How's that going?
Yeah.
So
look.
Baker has a Heisman, doesn't he?
So
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
Sammy said
Yes,
it.
you're right.
Sammy said something that I totally co-sign, and I've said before too.
Yeah.
Which is Colorado's problem, and you gon' and I mean, hold up. To my cap a little bit. When you look at them Oregon boys, when you look that number 3
I
is
was like, oh man, that was like them playing against a whole team of big white tight ends.
when you look at that Oregon team, I said,
one, we have many.
I said that's the type of team I like to see. Motherfuckers, I was like, how they built like 6'8"?
Yeah.
Came out the
These
woods.
fuking kids. Yeah.
Eat bricks and corn. I'm like, I said that shit look good.
Cool, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was real happy with what I saw there. But number 3, on that offense. That's a good one right there. But
In
they
the
don't have
deepest woods of Nebraska, you will find six white boys eating bricks. Barely game.
I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't got no brain cells. They come out the tunnel. Who's ready to play some ball foot? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. sir. Spell your B's backwards. That's what I like to see. But Colorado ain't got that size.
No,
they don't
they
have the
don't.
size, and you see it in like, and
That's
that,
small, man.
and that's the problem because Deion. So that's what I think they really saw. Hey, I'm gonna get a cowboy hat for next week.
I mean, I kept meaning to give Gertz a cowboy hat. Not a cowboy hat, a Colorado hat for coming out on the show, and him finally picking a college team.
Yeah.
and then they kind of fell off this week. So, but if you still want it, I'll get it next week.
I'm still gonna watch the game. I'm not jumping off that bandwagon yet.
Hell no, I'm
too
running that
fun.
back.
Yeah, it's still fun.
And Deion Sanders is awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Like, look, at this team, I figured this would happen eventually, but he's laid the groundwork to what this program is going to be in the future.
And that's the whole thing. What I think naturally, and here's the whole problem with not the problem, but initially the reason why you to go associate yourself with Deion is if you're a skill player.
Yes.
So there's no O lineman, there's no D lineman.
Yeah.
Now what you know what people are going to see? Thanks Oregon, because you didn't fucking advertise yourself. What you advertised is every fucking person in their hootenanny gonna be like, hey, I want to play for Coach Prime next year, being an offensive lineman, being a defensive lineman. I want to sign up for that program because I can obviously see that need.
Yeah.
And Deion's the type who to be like, shit, you ain't protecting shit.
Yeah, right.
know?
And I thought what he said afterwards was right on the money. He's like, they kicked our ass. You better get us now because we're going to be better. We're going to keep getting better.
Yeah,
and he's
do you
right.
think they're going to get worse?
No, they're going to
Come
keep
man.
getting more and more
He's
talent.
right. Yeah, talk shit this season if you want to.
Yeah.
'cause, like, look, man, I'm saying it right now. I think he's going to have better recruiting classes than Saban.
Oh, he will.
Absolutely.
100%.
Without a doubt.
It's gonna
Damn
take-
sure ain't going to be Dabo.
I was going to say it's going to take maybe 3 or 4 years, but
Yeah.
it is very funny to see, Colorado get Deion as Alabama is looking mighty
And Clemson.
creaky.
Yeah.
I think Alabama's ranked 12 or 13 right now.
They look bad.
What I don't like, and this is no fault towards you, I do not like when people are saying I like them getting humbled. There was no reason for them to be quote unquote.
Oh, I don't like them getting humbled. I like the mentality that Oregon had. It's like, we know we're better than them, and we're going to make a statement.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, Colorado doesn't need to be humbled. He has a really good program, and the way that he treats some kids is awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. He lets them shine. He treats them like stars, but he'll still be like, hey, this is my squad. He even corrects the media when they try and focus on his sons.
Yeah.
He's like, no, this team operates well.
Yeah.
But he's also the first person to give criticism. He'll come out and say, motherfuckers need to play better.
Oh, he
Like,
says his own team plays like trash.
Oh, yeah.
so I don't like when people say they need to be humbled per se. I think that's the wrong, inaccurate thing.
They're being
I like
well coached.
I do like Oregon's mentality.
Yeah.
He just, man,
You know I love
He
the
was mad
mentality
as
of-
shit.
he was mad as shit. It felt like
I
that
don't
was my
like
only
Oregon,
thing.
but I like the mentality.
But my only thing was like, I was like, dog, like it feels like you just took it super personally.
They did step on their logo.
They did do that.
which is fair.
No, that
Never do that.
never ends well
Exactly.
in college football games, man.
It's
It's
like-
always a beat
I think
down.
Baker's the only one that got away with it.
Yeah, and
He's
where
the
is he
only one I know
now?
of.
Getting humbled on the Bucks.
He's an NFL quarterback leading
He's an NFL quarterback.
leading the
What-
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, taking over for the last goat.
What are they doing?
Last goat. He's on his fourth team in 3 months.
It's a legacy, Gert.
But I do. But bandwagon wise, how do I put it? I ain't going shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm staying on this.
Colorado's still entertaining to watch.
fun.
They are.
LeBron and who else is going to be at the game next? Jay-Z. LeBron and Jay-Z.
And
at the USC game.
for this one, you
fun.
know, and how do I put it? And for this one, you definitely I think this was. I have a similar sentiment to another team we'll talk about, but I like an early season ass kicking.
Yeah.
So you can course correct and figure that shit out because when you flying high, it's
You don't
all.
need that, yeah.
But also the expectations. Remember, y'all, they have won more games than they did last year.
Already.
Yeah, have they won 3 games?
They've won three.
last
Yeah,
year.
3 times as
games.
many games.
Yeah.
So they are literally an improvement over an
You
improvement.
have
They're trending
celebrities
up.
coming at your game on every Saturday morning. on
Like
national
other teams are
television.
just mad that they're getting
That's
all the
exactly
things.
what
Like
it is,
and you
yeah.
and
they're
hey,
jealous.
They're jealous as hell.
jealous.
Yeah.
And I could probably take it from a lot of other teams. Oregon with the Nike hookup, I don't get. Like it's just kind of stupid.
I mean, Texas Tech has a Under Armour hookup. Like it's not as a lot of schools get it.
No, I know, but like Oregon's is different.
Yeah, it's the alma mater, the Nike guy.
No, I know, but we wear a different uniform every week. Texas Tech.
Do you really?
Yeah, because we have a
Did
deal
not
with
know-
Under Armour.
You're not doing it like they're doing it.
I mean, it doesn't even just happen for Texas Tech. Kentucky wears a different
That's
uniform
true.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's just certain teams make certain brand things because they
Deals
want
and
to attract players.
But I will say, like, it does. It's
night,
not even
Serenity.
just in New
Good night,
Jersey.
Serenity.
It's the whole. They get custom shit from Nike, which probably happens for Under Armour shit too. But like, Nike's
Color
the
changing
brand.
cleats, Marco.
He activated.
He activated cleats.
Yeah, when your coach can say, "I don't see color on there. You ain't running hard enough." That's a problem.
is that a problem? That probably everyone should
high-tech
have those at that
problem, yeah.
time.
But yeah,
But no, fuck Oregon. I hope they lose. Like I just like that team so much.
I mean, I've always liked them because their mascot is like a soulless duck. But
It is nothing behind the eyes.
I do love that Sports Center commercial where the duck is just looking out the window
Everyone
longingly. And all the ducks at the pond. One of the funniest commercials ever made.
Speaking of commercials, man, I know we mentioned it a little bit, but I really do think I want him to hang up the coaching. Coaching. What is it? What's the thing that you hold in your hands as a coach?
clipboard?
Clipboard. Thank you. Coaching clipboard. Andy Reid's so funny,
Oh, he's great in that.
bro.
great.
Bro, I saw the give me the nuts.
Yeah. Those commercials have gotten better. Even like I thought it was funny with the Mahomes and Travis Kelce one where they wanted Travis Kelce to change his name to Maato.
Yeah,
That's funny. That's a
like
good
I like
joke.
how they've just incorporated the Chiefs, and it's they've got their comedic timing down.
Yeah.
but Andy Reid,
Andy Reid's the
He's
MVP.
great.
really
Very
funny.
Yeah.
surprising how good it is.
Yeah, I was like
Explain
kind
it,
of.
explain it again. This time with those nuggies. Like he's the MVP of those spots. But as a whole, those spots have gotten a lot better. As someone who works in that line of work, I'm like, oh, these have gotten pretty damn funny now. That's
They
nice
could
to
have
see.
they could have rested on their
laurels.
laurels.
Chiefs in every fucking commercial, but yeah.
Yeah.
They could have rested on their laurels, but I've actually been really liking the NFL commercials. Is there's that one, then there's the
Josh Allen
NFL
has
like
some good
there's the writers room one.
Yeah, with Keegan
Oh
Michael
yeah,
Key.
I like that.
That
one.
campaign's great.
That was good.
Like they're doing like I'm like, hey, this gives me a little hope.
Yes.
Because the Super Bowls have been lurking a little bit, so I'm like, hey, if you're bringing your A game right now, shit.
Yeah.
And Burger King even making new songs.
God damn.
Okay, you lost me at Burger King.
I didn't agree. I said even I said
Can't do it
even
anymore.
Burger King
they made
making
a
new
song
songs.
about chicken wraps, and it's the same fucking shit. And it's just
Chicken wrap. I actually just guessed. I have not
Nailed
seen that
it.
commercial.
You guys
Yeah,
were
it's just
praising
come
Burger
on,
King.
man. What are we doing?
You
Yeah.
were praising these commercials last season.
Oh,
I was
we
like,
were.
and I was like, guys, these are terrible.
I don't know what you're talking
We
about.
agree now.
I'll be like, BK.
When's the last time you been?
Well, actually,
Look, I can't
So-
lie. Those chicken wraps aren't good.
Grimace, TJ.
no, I didn't grimace.
good.
I was actually thinking. So, so I did go because Sunday has moved to being my day where I could eat.
Okay.
Chicken fries?
I got Whoppers.
Okay.
Whoppers, no
Whopper,
tomatoes, no
Whopper,
cheese.
Whopper,
Whopper, Junior double.
Was it the
double
commercial
Whopper.
that did it?
No, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. You do.
Man,
I forgot Whoppers.
Sometimes I'll be sleeping. I'll be like,
Damn, you used to eat at Whoppers every other day.
No, I used to eat Jack in the Box, Jumbo Jacks every other day.
Did someone pull a gun on you?
No, I wasn't in Houston, so no.
Also, shout out to Tina Uchiha for donating to Candid Duality. Oh my goodness, they're at 97. You get to that 100 club, you get that custom panel I was talking about. You amazing.
On to the next topic. This is Tommy's topic.
It is.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about this.
What coach is doing the best and what coach is doing the worst?
So see, even after I gave you this topic, I realized something about it.
Yeah.
All the new coaches are doing great. Well, we'll say well.
I was about to say,
All
I
the
saw.
old coaches are
I did
doing
see the
fucking
Giants
terrible.
game, and I was like, Dayball is
Oh no, I mean
stressing.
like new hires rather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, new hires for this season
Rookie head coaches this season.
are doing well.
Because I would have
Vets are
considered the
not.
sophomore still new-ish.
Oh no, they're practically vets now. But yeah,
So who are all the rookie head coaches?
we got Jonathan Gannon in Arizona,
Okay. Yeah.
Shane Steichen in Indianapolis.
He said, I'm gonna hit
Oh,
that
wow.
100.
Oh whoa.
Jeez,
Fuck y'all.
love it.
I'm gonna hit that 100. All right, leave it to me. I'm gonna hook you up. I promise.
Nice.
So
Yeah, we got Shane Steichen in Indy, D'Amico Ryans in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got Frank Reich in Carolina, and Sean Payton in Denver.
Okay.
And it might be more, but these are the only ones.
Oh,
that
so
matter.
by new, you just meant new to their job. Because Sean Payton at least should have counted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you see how I hit that 100 total gifted subs to the
Love it.
channel?
Love that.
Yeah, we hooking you up.
But yeah, no, like
Officially getting hooked up.
this is a personal topic for me because all the shit that was talked about how Sean Payton was a better hire
Then
than
D'Amico.
D'Amico Ryans
I mean, that remains to be seen.
at the moment. No, it doesn't really, though, Gertz. Come on, I love this whole like, it's only week 3. It's some things you can just fucking see. Didn't around this time, what did Young Herb do around week 3?
I mean,
To where we were like, I know
think-
you know.
Yeah.
So it was like, I think it's a problem in Jackson.
I don't think
You say a
either.
problem?
I don't think either look great, Tommy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Sean Payton looks really bad.
looks terrible.
D'Amico doesn't look that great.
He does. Did you not see this game last week?
D'Amico has a win.
Yeah, that's true.
A very good win. Very
D'Amico
good
has a win.
He rallied his team from shit one week to something that beat a decent team the next week.
it wasn't
beat the
shit.
brakes off of them.
I was about to say, it wasn't shit. You just lost to the better team. It's okay.
And they were, because
Yep.
look who they beat,
Yeah.
what we also lost to. So, so it all evens out.
I need to see more.
You will.
I mean, they play
you
against
definitely
us.
will.
I just
On JJ night. Good luck, Gertz.
So Tommy, give us your spiel. What's up?
Yes, no, so my spiel is Sean Payton is a fucking fraud. And he's always been a fraud, and I said he was a fraud because he is one. And Frank Reich, he seems like a nice guy, but I didn't see like, oh fuck, they're gonna be some world beaters. They're really
Right.
gonna like hit the ground
Wait,
running
time
over
out.
there in Carolina.
Are you putting both of them as your?
Oh yeah, they're the lowest.
Okay, no. You get Sean Payton.
What do you? Oh, you got Reich?
You know that.
Okay, I'll let you have. Oh yeah, it's personal. I forgot about
fuck
that.
that nigga.
He's your
But-
anti-young Herb.
Say, First of all,
I'll let you on the low.
first of all, the fact Urban Meyer does not have a coaching job in this league is a fundamental
Frank Reich
problem.
does, it's crazy.
Frank Reich does. That's a problem.
It's a problem.
Well, the Broncos are going to be in the coaching market probably pretty soon.
Hopefully, they spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Russ and Sean.
I think there's a universe not that far away where Young Herb is kicking Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
That's my dream.
Yeah, that's not
It's
far.
my dream.
What Sean Payton's contract is ridiculous, right?
It's absorbent. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the craziest. I think it's the richest coach's contract.
I think you're right.
Ever, yeah, because we got that Walmart money now.
I was going to say any other organization would be like, "Fuck, we're stuck with them."
But there's no guaranteed money. Oh,
Bron-
shit, there is.
The Broncos
I forgot
don't
about
give
that.
a
Coach
fuck.
fan.
I was going to say the Waltons, though, the Walton family, they'll
They
be like,
unloaded.
"We'll take that hit.
Yeah.
If he sucks and he makes us a joke, we'll fire him right on the spot."
So,
I think
and-
he's in danger of losing his job,
And people
he should
forget
be.
they didn't like he was a last minute choice. They wanted D'Amico Ryans. And he
Yeah.
wanted to go to Houston, and they had to save face because they promised a big coaching hire.
Yeah.
So they had to fall on the sword and hire this fucking clown. And
They gave
this
him
is
a
what
lot.
you get: a lot of money, a lot of power, and this is what you're getting.
So you're the Broncos in this hypothetical. Do you got to keep one? Do you keep Sean Payton or do you keep Russ?
This is.
You got
Oh, you have to
choice.
keep Russ. You don't even have an
So
option
I
on
had
that.
to lose my arm or my leg, is what you're telling me.
But you don't have an option with Russ because of the way the players union works. You're stuck with Russ and
Yeah.
those guaranteed money.
It would
you
be
have to
cheaper
pay
get
him.
rid of Peyton and Russ.
Could they not just like essentially cut him and still have to pay him, but just bring in a new quarterback?
But he's
It'd be so
he's like
expensive. Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be crazy.
20% of
It'd
their
be-
cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like it's no coaches aren't under the cap, so you could just
Right. Exactly.
Like, fuck, we
The
wasted all this money
only
and
example
move
I can think of that is, and it wasn't Russell Wilson money, is when Pete Carroll paid all that money for Matt Flynn, and then he's like, well, ironically for
on.
Russell.
Yeah, Russell.
Yeah.
What you got to do is you got to take Russell into his old office, sit him down.
in Seattle.
Oh, he took that office away.
No. Yeah, the old office, the one that they got taken
Yeah,
over.
that's
That's
now
why I
a
said
storage
old. Yeah,
closet.
that's why I said old office.
Okay.
Now, and you got to sit him down. You got to say, "There's a restructure,"
Yeah.
and it's either you leave that door as a QB or
We make your life a living hell.
we're the Waltons.
But that's the thing. Like, I keep thinking of Walmart money. Like, every other organization would be, like, way more beholden to this. But, like, the Waltons,
Infinite.
Yeah.
Infinite bank. You're like, they won't hurt them. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got to raise up prices by a little bit for a couple days.
Yeah.
They'll make that money back in a heartbeat.
They make a Russell Wilson contract in like 8 hours.
But I mean, when you have people already talking about like just
think-
suck so you can draft a high draft pick and just sit.
I
with
think
us, that's
Walmart
bad.
plays Russell Wilson type fines every year for not paying their workers, kind of thing. Like they eat some heavy contracting fines every year.
They write off like a
fine.
Billy every year. Yeah, they're fine. They'll just they'll put that. They'll put that in that fund.
I think Walmart will bounce back, Marcos.
God damn,
That's what I'm saying. That's the third one.
you're on a roll. You're on a roll.
He's gonna hit that 100-point roll by the end of this.
But no, this fucking team deserves everything they're getting right now. You know, like.
Now I kind of want to see Gertz dress up as Mike McDaniel for Halloween, just with a vape.
What? Why?
Gotta get the voice going.
Oh, jeez. I have to go as the one head coach who's almost as big of a dork as I am.
Get your glasses ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's your best coach?
My best. Oh, D'Amico's my best coach.
I wouldn't. Well,
I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
D'Amico is, but I think Shane Steichen's the better one. this
With the
year.
Colts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like when you that's just I love that, Gertz. Let's just throw a motherfucker who's clearly gonna hurt himself. Let's get what we can get out of him and get a real quarterback in here to finish the job. Let's let this crash test dummy do his thing.
Did he
for a
draft
quarter.
him?
Huh?
Did he draft him?
It was the owner's choice.
Okay, so yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, he's
it's
like, I don't
he'll
care.
be injured before half the season. Gardner, he's got it, as you saw. So it's just like,
Right.
yeah, no, he's gonna let him just blow. He's a light bulb that's too bright. It's just gonna pop, and then it's just like, all right, cool. We'll get an LED in here. More efficient version.
said,
That's
we
what
should
I would
stop
do
him.
it too.
We-
I
it's
would
like-
do it in a heartbeat.
we should stop him from running. No, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah,
He'll
let
be
him do his thing. Don't let him not be him.
Yeah.
There's maybe even a decade about at this point when the Cowboys Jerry really wanted Johnny Manziel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he had the choice to pick him twice, and both times his son said no and hit
Yeah.
him.
Bad Jerry.
But
It's not
It's a
even,
McDonald's. No.
it's not even water.
Stayed full of McGriddles.
It's not even water in the bottle. It's grease.
Oh my god.
But this sounds like an opposite kind of situation like that. Like so they just drafted Johnny Manziel. All right, just let him go fucking hurt himself.
That's what happens. If I'm a coach and I'm getting a fucking player that I don't want, go head first, man. Make sure my backup's solid, which they are for the best backup in the league. Yeah. I don't even know if Anthony Richardson's playing this week.
He's
'Cause
questionable.
He can't finish a game. I don't know.
I don't
if he
think
is
they.
'cause he
I
has
think the
to
crazy
finish-
thing. I don't think they need to rush it. Gardner Minshew's fine.
Yeah.
He should be the starter, but I would let Anthony Richardson retire.
I don't
Anthony
think a
Richardson
quarterback
looks
that-
good too.
I don't think a quarterback that's only played one full season in college,
One.
like you should have rushed him to be your starter.
With a very low completion percentage. Yeah. Who injured himself doing a backflip. No, you shouldn't let that be you shouldn't give him the keys to your franchise, but if you do.
I get he's
Y'all
really strong.
are forgetting. It's Jim motherfucking Irsay. This is the perfect
I know.
match in heaven.
Exactly what he wants.
He's gonna be like, oh, questionable. That means you can. Question is when you play.
Yeah.
Like that's it. It's like,
Do a
when can
backflip in the end zone when you score.
It's like
Run it again. Wrong defense, Jim.
you don't see.
He's a fucking maniac, man. This man shouldn't even be able to own an NFL team.
He was like,
crazy.
he did a backflip in the end zone. I do that every night.
Yeah.
Like it's just random shit, dog.
when there's no one in the stadium without pants on.
Want to see how fast I can do a backflip?
They had to take his Twitter
Want to see me do it again?
They had to take his Twitter account away. Like, that's how much of a problem
like
Jim
fucking
Irsay
Donald
is.
Trump, he's in that category of
Yeah,
Twitter.
he's not right, man. Like, seriously not
Jerry
right.
Jones's son took Jim Irsay's Twitter away. Doing the Lord's work.
No, Jim. Go
With the
sit
grease
corner
gun
with
again.
Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah, bad Irsay.
Here's
Bad.
some cocaine.
McMuffins with cocaine on top.
I know.
Oh. And also, no, shout out to the Cardinals too, because Jonathan Gannon's weird as fuck. He's like he's a Nick Sirianni disciple, and it shows.
Yes.
Did you see the pew pew video?
No.
So he's trying to talk to. He does not know how to talk to players.
Yeah.
He's talking to the players. I forgot which wide receiver he was talking to. And he's like, yeah, you're fast, man. We're going to get you out there. You know, you're going to be fast. It's going to be like a laser. It's going to be like, pew, 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 pew. My radio station plays it all the time. It's amazing. It is the best thing ever. Like, he is weird as fuck, but he's doing good.
Probably not a good thing to look up the Cardinals right now.
No.
All right.
But going off of you, so if I had to give some honorable mention, and maybe I'll talk
But
about
good
him.
coach.
Yeah.
Who's your good coach?
Oh, no, I'm going worst first.
Okay.
I'm not. Hey, look, you got to make tough calls, and you're not doing it. Salah's on the chopping block.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a mixture of just like the shittiest of shit luck. And yeah, I don't feel confidence with Salah. It's like you aren't running this team.
I remember being skeptical of Salah very early on.
I was not. I thought he was going to be something. I was totally sold on.
But for me personally, you know how I feel about Frank Reich. I don't think he was deserving of the job. He came off of a losing record, and they decided to fucking hire him, and just to get back to a losing record.
Central Boys Club member.
And it just feels like the most unearned. How do I put it? It feels like the most unearned coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
To come off of for me, it's just coming off of a losing season. And
what has he done?
And what has he done?
Yeah.
And granted, his QB was out,
Right.
but I don't give a shit. You should be able to perform with whoever's on your team. You have Andy Dalton, who's a functional QB.
Yeah.
He's functional enough, and you still can't get shit done.
Yeah.
You have the first round draft pick.
You have the first round draft pick, and you still
picked wrong.
can't get shit done. And you had a winning culture and decided to fuck that up.
They were grooving with
And
Wilkes.
they were
killing
grooving
him.
and
They
winning.
were.
They had nothing and won before the motherfucker
It's a
showed
worse
up.
squad than they have now.
Yeah.
And they somehow have a new piece, have new pieces, have a more not coherent. They're still missing pieces, but they have more things in their roster, and they still can't get it done.
No,
That's
they look
on the fucking
bad,
coach.
man.
Yeah.
Like
They
look
don't look
bad.
good.
Bryce Young lined up behind the guard.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
he looks terrible.
Like the whole point, the whole reason you hired him, the alleged reason, is that he's a quarterback coach.
right. Oh,
Bryce Young,
whisperer.
yes, and Bryce Young looks terrible.
He looks bad.
Yeah, he looks really bad.
Fucking bad.
And Steve Wilkes, right?
Yeah.
Looks happy as hell in San Fran,
He does.
being the
Doing
defensive
quite well.
coordinator.
Weather's good.
Picked up
way
right where
better.
D'Amico left off.
Having a lot more success.
Yeah.
He'll get a
He
head
looks good.
coaching job soon.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think it's just
Well deserved.
He'll come to the Steelers.
I can see it. You need him.
but they decided to, like,
Maybe he'll win a challenge for us.
To me, I can deal with a lot, but what I can't do is I've never understood when coaches fuck up a situation that, like, look, I don't, like, fucking Jim Irsay's crazy. Brought in just Saturday for no reason. That was a thing.
This is one of my favorite stories from last year.
But when that shit didn't work, he didn't keep him on.
No, he didn't.
He didn't say. And again, Jim Irsay got rid of his coach.
Yeah.
He did hire just Saturday.
And so in the coherent thing, he said this coach is better
Yeah.
than Frank Reich.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
That's problematic.
That's
yeah.
not a good thing.
Jim Irsay, it's I think of that Stannis Baratheon quote from Game of Thrones, like a good deed doesn't undo the bad, nor the bad the good.
Yeah.
That's Jim Irsay to a T
Yeah,
right now.
absolutely.
You're like, he'll do some shit what makes you go like, what the fuck?
That's the thing.
And then he'll do some shit and you're like,
Andrew Luck. And it's like, yeah, that's very smart.
Yeah.
He had Jim
whether
Irsay
it's
had
the good-
squads.
yes.
It's about whether it's the good batch or the bad batch. It just depends on what he's sniffing.
Yeah, right.
All right? It's like, fuck, that's smelling salts. I can't see. Like, it's like,
Hire Matt Ryan. Yeah, right.
it's like fucking, yeah, it was fucking bath salts when he was like,
Yeah.
I can't afford you, Jonathan Taylor, but Wales! Wales!
I'm going to live that episode of South Park. They send a whale to the moon.
But the whole thing is, that's my problem.
Yeah.
Caroline, like, so I'll leave it at that. Good coaches. And actually, this one's a little tougher for me because I'm not giving a lot of coaches a lot of love. But let me give someone who doesn't normally get a good shine because I don't think Shanahan's a good coach.
Thank you. He's not.
Brock Purdy's going to get hurt soon.
Yes.
One thing I do like about what we're doing with our version of that offense is they're trying to protect CJ Stroud.
Yes.
Like that's like a big goal for them.
Yeah.
And San Fran is not.
No.
It's just interchangeable quarterbacks, man. I'm telling you. Except Trey Lance, he cannot.
I don't even think Trey Lance was that bad last year.
He was.
Oh,
he's
my bad. I think Green Bay's coach.
Oh.
Who is Green Bay's coach?
I'm blanking on his name. Oh, damn it.
Because
Matt LaFleur?
LaFleur?
Matt LaFleur.
Okay.
Matt LaFleur.
he has a new with a new squad,
Yeah.
new QB at the
New
helm,
quarterback.
Yeah.
And
He
he
looks
looks good. He looks damn
Looks
good.
like a completely different team. So like,
and
yeah,
and
they
you
do
could tell,
look good.
and for me, my whole thing is like when you're out of Aaron Rodgers' death grasp,
Yeah.
what are you going to show?
Yeah, right.
feels like they can breathe.
And look, like the team looks like it's being a bit more dynamic. You could see the energy again. Like there's a lot
Looks
of
like they're
things.
having fun.
Don't they look much happier?
They do.
Yeah, I'm
Look at-
happier watching
The
them.
colors look better. I'm like, is the
Yeah,
green
brighter.
and yellow
Yeah.
different?
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, to smell it.
The sun came out finally.
I will agree with Ricardo that I think Campbell is going to be my good coach for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan
That's a good
Campbell's
one.
looking pretty good.
He is.
Not sure what they'll do until a couple of pieces come out of what is it? Fucking gambling jail.
Go.
Nice.
But other than that, on my worst coach, I'm gonna say Zach Taylor. The Bengals just can't do anything.
Put that guy on the bench, Zach Taylor.
I told y'all.
Yeah, he's not good.
That organization sucks.
I actually
Of
don't.
course, you'll say that.
So I don't know the history
being
of the
right.
Bengals. The last coach I remember is I think Romeo that ended up with the
Yeah.
Texans. Actually, he was a Browns coach. I'm fucking
was a
wrong there
Browns
too.
coach, yeah.
But yeah, dude, I don't know who the Bengals coach was before.
It's Marvin Lewis.
Marvin Lewis, yeah.
Oh.
He was for the longest time.
Yeah.
Like 9 years, too.
Longer than that.
But why
I
did they
think
replace
13.
him?
Oh, yeah, it was a while.
Why'd they replace him with the head coach from Nebraska? When's the last time Nebraska has been relevant?
The
Well,
80s?
They fired Marvin Lewis because he never won a playoff game
Yeah.
in 13 years.
He had Andy Dalton.
Yeah. He had some pretty solid teams, and he just couldn't get them
I don't
over
know
the
if you miss
playoff
that
hump.
guaranteed win every year.
It's not guaranteed now. Serious?
Maybe this season.
I only,
Maybe.
Split with them last year, and everyone.
Division right?
I only wanted the Bengals to win last week because Chad Ochocinco was there, and he didn't deserve to get disrespected.
Well, Sean McVay threw that game away, so I'm going to throw him in there for bad coaching job.
I'm going to give you that.
Sean McVay threw that game away last night. It was like 1-and-goal, and you're throwing passes into the end zone.
Yeah, I don't, he doesn't want to do this anymore.
What
man.
the fuck? Like, dude, the Rams are a pretty physical team.
Yeah.
And so, like, punch the fucking ball, and he did it twice.
His coaching has been suspect for the last couple
He
of
got
years.
outcoached by Zach Taylor.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Like last night,
That's
just
really
last
bad.
night.
Bengals shouldn't have won that game.
No, time out. I'm gonna put you.
Rakeem, yes, Mike Vrabel's always garbage.
Can I stack one with you real quick?
What's
the
up?
one that I know you'll agree with. Staley sucks.
Yes, Staley is.
They should have lost.
fucking
They should have lost.
I thought that was like a given. Sorry, I completely
Oh,
forgot.
no, I
about it.
was on your team with that one last year.
that's not news.
That's like cancer's bad. Like, yeah, of course.
No, but like
So
they should have
bad,
lost
Josh
that
Mann's-
game.
Josh Mann's not even in the chat today.
Yeah, I feel like Josh Mann thinks I hate the Chargers. I don't. I hate your coach.
I do feel bad for the Chargers.
Yeah.
I do too.
They've
An
got a
entire,
good team.
an
They
entire
do, they
organization
have.
that just needs one change that they're not willing to do.
I can't do.
like-
I've been there.
And the stupid win, you know it's a Band-Aid, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to do well.
Like when you look at Justin Herbert's stats, they are ridiculous. He is so
He's
good.
really good, yeah.
Like I saw this stat earlier today. When the Chargers hold their opponent to less than 28 points,
Yeah,
he is 20-6.
yeah, it's crazy.
Just hold them to 27 points, and he will win you games.
He'll win you the game.
And you
You have a guy. That's a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Yes.
You can't.
And
You have Keenan Allen, who has hung on for dear life just so you can win
defensive
something.
head coach cannot hold teams to less than 28 points.
Has he had a top 10 defense?
And
No.
I know how that game goes. Bill O'Brien never had a top 10 offense.
he has Bosa on the other side too. I think he even
and a Bosa.
Yeah.
and he drafted someone that's a really good DN too. So.
Where's Khalil Mack?
He's still there.
He could have had the last bit of his energy. And what the fuck? Man?
Yeah.
I have
This
no
dude
idea, man.
He shouldn't be in the league as a coordinator after he's fired. He's fired after this.
He
year,
rode
for sure, right?
Aaron. He better be. He rode Aaron Donald's coattails to this job because he was a defensive coordinator for the Rams. So that's like people were like, oh, like remember when a lot of coaches were getting hired from Sean McVay's tree?
Yeah.
He's one of
Still are.
those.
Yeah.
And he sucks. He's the
he's
worst
terrible.
coach in the league by far,
I'd feel so bad if I was Justin Herbert.
dude.
Yeah, man. I want to get out.
I know.
He just signed a contract, I think, right?
Yeah,
So he's
that's
stuck, but-
that's his.
And I mean,
fault.
don't get
It
it
is his
twisted. Like,
fault.
I get it.
Should've come
like
to Pittsburgh.
getting to play for
my God.
getting to play for San Diego, like it's a sweet spot.
Yeah.
Like I mean, when you think about teams and like locations,
Yeah.
it's a sweet spot.
The weather's lovely when you're losing there.
Yeah,
Someone that was just there. Yes. No. If I'm going to lose in a place.
But
yeah,
you know how I
pick-
feel. You know how I've always felt about the. But this last game, I was so frustrated because I finally saw a light at the end of the tunnel. When I was like, "Fucking, if they lose,
Yeah.
they're free."
Yeah, you're right.
I was like,
No, I'm rooting for them to lose. So they fire
Apparently,
him.
this organization is fickle and cheap, like the Bengals, where they just like because any other organization would have fired him after that loss against Jacksonville in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, that was
Jacksonville's not even a good team.
no.
Like that's
yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean Jacksonville is way worse than I thought they were going to
Yeah,
be this
not
year.
me. But yeah.
no, don't get twisted. The Vikings are bad.
Their defense is putrid.
And
Oh, yeah, they're
and
in
they
LA
did nothing
also.
to solve it. And
Yeah, no.
the Bears, I get it, Ricardo. I don't
well,
think the Bears' defense is the
let's go
problem,
ahead
or the
and
coach is the problem.
Jump into our next topic
need to eat
because
meat.
it's a little bit bigger than all this, and almost all those teams are involved. It's called How Embarrassing, which is just like
I mean, it's only one this week, right?
no. There's a lot of. We are talking about this season so far.
Okay.
and,
There's some
Can we
humiliating
knock out mine
games.
real quick?
sure. You mean the Saints?
No. Oh, look, I called them fraudulent. I knew that was going to happen. No, I said my team.
Derek Carr got hurt. It's not his fault.
No, they hired Derek Carr. So yeah,
Derek Carr's not bad.
he's terrible. You're right. He's
I
not.
called it. No, Sammy, it didn't even come down to Derek Carr. It came
You
down
have
to a
a
kicker,
quarterback.
and
You
motherfucker
get on
has
the
one
Garoppolo
job.
train.
That's true. Yeah.
Motherfucker has one job. Fire your kickers when they miss. They get
Yeah.
one job.
One job.
Fucking.
Dude, I don't watch Atlanta a lot. I did watch them Sunday, and I'm like, that dude has a cool name. He misses a lot. Every time I've seen him, he misses.
No, but he's single.
Who? Yeah.
No, I don't think he missed.
He missed this weekend for
He
sure.
did. Damn, my bad.
It was a bad week for
But
kickers.
Young Goku is like he's actually like one of the best onside kickers. They can't change him. He got 4 onside kicks.
Put
in
him at the other end.
No, they gave him 4. He got 4 onside kicks in the same game. Like, motherfucker's talented.
That's
at it.
impressive.
Well, hire a field goal kicker. He's our onside
Yeah,
guy.
right. Just keep him as your onside guy. Have
Urban-
2 kickers on the roster.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer should
great.
be your special teams coach. Let it know. But can we talk about my team real quick?
One thing, real quick, just before your because yours is going to be long.
No,
There's
it's not.
3 teams that are going.
No, it's not.
Is it gonna
They're
be
going to
long?
make it long.
I don't think they're going to
No,
make it
it's
that
not
long.
much to say. Just the obvious.
With what?
No, just before that, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think
Jacksonville, how embarrassing.
No, get my team out the way, Marcos. Talk about the Cowboys. Get this over with.
All right, we'll get.
All right, look, because I said I wanted the loss. Just stop trying to make it more. No, stop it. No, I said I wanted the loss. Want to know why I wanted the loss? Too many expectations. Get your loss.
Yeah.
The Cardinals always beat us. Call it a wash.
Cowboys gonna cowboy. They tend to like get high on their own supply. You know what I mean?
They just lose to bad teams.
yeah. Well, they talk shit like. Jerry Jones was saying, like, Dak Prescott's the greatest leader I've ever seen. Mike McCarthy, take a bow.
And so that was the
Offensive coordinator of the year.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was. I wouldn't say it's embarrassing per se, because I think I said it for the last couple weeks. We didn't know what the fuck to come out of the Cardinals, but them motherfuckers look like they want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Joshua Dobbs is looking like he wants a job.
he's a good backup too.
I want Pittsburgh to call him back and be like, hey, let's try and make this work again.
So-
So it's way better than fucking and Kenny.
And I think that I think where they shine in terms of the Cardinals is actually something that you probably can't see unless you're paying attention. Their O-line is disgusting.
Yeah, and of what surprised me, I think the bigger story for me, because I thought the Cardinals, I was like, I'm not going to put a lot of stock in them. They out physicaled the Cowboys that game.
They've been physical.
Yeah, and,
Well,
and I mean,
that's kind of the issue towards the Cowboys is that
They're not good against the run.
Well, it's not that. Well, but it's they found out you can beat the Cowboys by being physical, and now they have to play the Eagles at some point.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a matter of like because they were super physical.
Yeah.
I think what I looked at the Cowboys, I didn't think functionally like I wasn't like, oh, functionally we're fucked. I was more so like, I don't know, like I think they came into this game coasting.
Yeah,
and that's what
yes.
it felt like.
Yeah,
and I was
I
like, you
agree
can't
with
come
that.
into the game coasting
They
because
took their opponent for granted.
they took it a total for granted.
Yeah.
And it was like I can imagine they were probably in a realm where like, shit, we are prepping 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out for San Fran. Fuck everything between that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like, so I wouldn't call it embarrassing. It was more so like I knew the Cardinals historically kick our ass. I was like, hey.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, historically we've beat them
didn't
one
either.
time out of the last 10.
Wow.
Motherfuckers have something in their playbook that makes us fucking freak out. Yeah, Dak got his interception. It was at the end of the game. I didn't give a fuck.
Hold on. We're not just gonna skirt over that now, are we, Tommy?
We are not.
Look, I don't care because it's like his first one.
It's in the red
It's
zone.
one of many. Let's be honest.
No, it's
of
one.
many.
It's the first one, and every
prelude.
and pretty much most
thinking,
quarterbacks
like-
have an interception by now. So,
Not mine. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
like I was just like if it's a reoccurring instance, I don't have a problem with interceptions. I have more so of a problem of the red zone offense, and that's my demo.
Well, yes, but that's the worst place to throw a pick.
That's not a good.
To me,
he does it at the most inconvenient of times.
But at the end, of,
I'd
I was
be
like,
concerned.
But at the end of the game, I'm not. Quarterback concern coming from you,
Dude,
Shut
how
up.
many times have I said I'm out on Kenny?
And Kimmy scored 2 touchdowns.
I don't give a shit. I'm no hypocrite here, sir.
No, I
I've
have
hated many of his quarterbacks.
Yes.
I have more so of an issue of I actually don't even think it was a matter of because at that point, realistically, there was 2 minutes left. Probably going extra risky to just get the touchdown.
Yeah.
Whatever. I didn't like the pass, but it was 2 minutes left. With 2 touchdowns down, you're going to take a shot. My problem was with the play calling, actually, at that instance.
Okay.
They were a little bit too conservative in a lot of the opportunities that they had the red zone. The run wasn't working, and they kept forcing it. And you know me how I feel about running. If it's working, fucking
Yeah.
shove it down their throat.
Yeah.
But it wasn't working at that moment, or it wasn't working in the way that they were trying to force it. And so I was like, I think what I want to see from this is more so like, okay, McCarthy, can you get into your more offensive deep shooter play bag to where they can turn around? Because they were still running a very conservative offensive game plan. And I was like,
I don't think McCarthy has a deep.
and that's what I'm saying. Like it was still too conservative for what they were trying to do, and I think that led them to be in a much more difficult position than they needed to. But like I said, I'm not worried unless it's like a couple of losses. But I mean, I'd rather have the L now because you get that shit out the way.
Is that the first game that they've ever trailed this season?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I
Because remember,
thought.
they fucking
pretty dominant.
mollywopped both other teams.
So that would be a point of concern if I was in your position. Be like, how do we look when we're trailing?
I
Well,
do think there's an issue that Trayvon Diggs was missing. and
That's the problem.
I think that also, took
Because the
the wind out
defense
of
had
team
no
sails.
what that showed me was that like because Trayvon brought energy.
Yeah, he did.
He had a whole
He's a very
personality.
good player.
And I will, like I said, I think that there was like our defense wasn't operating on the way it shouldn't. But hey, I'm gonna give them a pass because they're allowed to have an off game. It's fine. Against the Cardinals, not loving it, but the Cardinals O-line was looking good. The offense trailing, and that's what I think would need to be exposed early rather than later.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I'd rather have you guys sit there and be like, we can't be conservative on the offensive side.
Yeah.
If we're trailing, that's just not going to work. And if our defense is playing down, that's just like we got to be able to kind of bounce back from those instances.
It is better to take your lumps early.
And that's what I said. I was like, dude, I'd rather not look, Cowboys and being undefeated late way into the season.
That always ends
Like
poorly.
it ends poorly.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
It does.
So I was like, cool, we get the Cardinals loss. It puts us in shape. It puts us on radar for the next
humbles
2
you a
games.
little bit, yeah.
And it's like, hey, like, and then like I said, my biggest concern isn't necessarily the defense. I think they'll figure it out. I don't. I mean, Traylon is a difference, but like I think we'll figure it out. Red zone offense. I think they just got to rework the entire playbook, and hopefully we see that.
Well, that was my problem. Even last game when they played the Jets, I was like, these guys are marching to the 20 and then stalling out.
Stalling,
that's
lip
true.
picking. Yeah, it's crazy. Like you need. I see why you wanted a Dalton Kincaid now. Like you do need that. Like because that's just for Dak especially. That's just a safety.
Well, it's just like we play really good on the inside, and that's like in the Cowboys playbook. Really, like when they lean into their tight ends.
Yeah, you can have Dalton Schultz ass back. By the way,
I don't want that.
He's fucking terrible.
That's why I said I don't want
Yeah,
that.
he's not good.
I don't want that one.
Motherfucker's been dropping touchdown passes the past.
What I want Jerry Jones is what I want Jerry Jones.
Houston.
All
Quarterback's good. He drops everything.
I want from Jerry Jones is for him to look at Oregon's roster next draft and be like, I want all them boys. But seriously though, like I said, just get it out the way.
Oh well, I wasn't gonna embarrass you. I was gonna ask because you.
Oh no, I meant like to get it out the way. I don't think it was that embarrassing. I think it was a pretty tough loss. But teams are gonna lose. It happens. It's whatever.
I was just going to ask because you usually have a little bit of background knowledge because you stay and watch the extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just a broken route? Because he's kind of chucking it straight at. I didn't watch this game.
Yes, no one in the vicinity.
So it was so how do I put it? It was a route mix up, and then how do I put it? It was also the pressure that he was trying to sell. Like I said, I don't think it was a good pass. That's not a good pass.
No.
But I think it was like a sharpshooter that he was trying to do, or at least from the way I understood it, it was sharpshooter he was trying to do because it was literally the only available like thing that was open, or quote unquote that he saw. And I think that if you're going to be risky to the outside, risky to that's the type of cast where you have someone coming in the middle. When you have a good set of tight ends, have someone coming in the middle, that's a score.
Yeah. Or at least a big body wide receiver, which you don't have really, right?
Gallup played a good game.
Okay. Well, Gallup's still kind of small, right? Or is he a big dude?
He's kind of strong. But yeah, Dallas is just missing the problem is they're just missing that one last offensive piece, and I said that last year.
They are.
They don't have a third.
Yeah.
They don't have a strong
Bijan
third.
there?
Like I don't even need a Bijan. We need a strong tight end. We need
You haven't had that since Witten.
We need a number 2 receiver that's like clearly defined because Gallup gets shut out in some games.
Yeah.
Like there's just that tandem that you need. Lamb's number 1.
I know. What is he doing? Anything?
No, he's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb's been good this season.
Lamb's been awesome.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good.
He's been very good.
Like Lamb's been looking good.
Yeah.
That's not the problem. But like when you just have a Lamb, what I will say, what I did like out of this game, our backup running back. I don't know. Somehow Cowboys backup running backs just look good.
Was it Deuce?
Was it Vance Joseph?
No, it was Donald.
Donald.
Nico Donald.
Okay.
Oh.
Motherfucker's moving.
All right,
Never heard of that dude.
Deuce.
Okay.
Sorry, Deuce is your little backup rubber
Yeah, I
ball.
love Deuce. Where's Deuce?
Not doing well.
You're gonna drop a Deuce?
No, this was fine. He just wasn't playing that game. I guess.
Well, on from the Cowboys, the Bears.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
a
look.
walking embarrassment.
That's an embarrassing team.
That's
Yeah.
a bad. Like that's bad.
Yeah. I thought this segment was named after them.
Yeah. That's a bit what they-
They're not even the last one.
This is for the Broncos.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
That's bad. Yeah, they. I wonder if they're regretting their whole off-season decision.
yeah, they are.
They were super hyped. Somebody in the chat was bringing up while we were talking about bad coaches, like the Bears coach also can't do anything.
The Eberflus?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's bad.
He's bad. Their quarterback doesn't eat meat, which doesn't help.
He's fucking terrible.
Even like that joke aside, yeah, he doesn't see the field
Can't
well.
throw. Yeah, he does. He can't read defense.
Yeah, he
makes Ohio State quarterbacks look bad. Like,
Yeah.
that's the reason why. It's just like, no, he wasn't really that good in college either.
right.
So this shouldn't be a surprise. He's way in over his head. Like,
Tank for Shador.
I don't want him going to Chicago. I want him to go to a team that has a chance.
yeah, no shit.
You're right.
Yeah, I want him to go to
Chicago doesn't have good coaches. Like,
Right.
The coaches.
Ooh, you know
bad.
what?
Like,
I ain't even gonna put it out in the air like that. I'm not trying to be conceited because I don't know how long this will last. But
This will come full circle, and the Vikings are going to draft Shador.
no,
I mean,
no.
not the Vikings, the fucking Raiders.
Jerry,
oh God.
you know, Shador in a Cowboys helmet would be the perfect
would
media
look
storm.
nice.
That
Oh,
would
yeah.
be.
It
That's
would
Jerry.
look nice.
Jerry. You know, Jerry's licking his lips.
Now that one he would get behind. I think everybody would co-sign.
Oh, primetime coach of the Raiders.
I could see that too.
He's not leaving.
He would never.
He's not-
He ain't leaving college.
He likes college.
He wasn't leaving that black college. He left him like the first year.
That's very true too.
But there's a difference because he likes mentoring people.
He also likes money.
He does like money.
He's very
And the Raiders
famously
in
likes money.
Prime time, that would put them back to where they need to be.
The thing is, I think he'll make more money in college.
No, they all
That's
do.
true.
Yeah.
They all
So
do.
You think that program's gonna let him go?
No,
Never.
they're not.
Never.
Yeah, they got that Boulder money.
He has so much.
Oh, yeah.
He has so much control over there, and that's something he will not get in the NFL.
Yeah, that's why Nick Saban's never leaving Alabama.
Right.
He
yeah.
tried it and did not work out.
That's right.
Last team, the Broncos. How embarrassing to be.
Historically.
Fire Sean Payton tomorrow.
I'm mad that he
He's not
still has a
getting that
job.
back. He doesn't have that locker room. Those players do not like him.
Yeah.
Now, timeout.
It's very
I
evident.
see
They don't wanna
Jacksonville
play
on
for
your
him.
list. They ain't catching a slide.
Yeah, they should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
They should be
Jacksonville.
embarrassed.
They lost to the Texans. That's embarrassing.
Oh, did you see the game?
No,
It's a pretty convincing win.
I do better things with my life.
I will
You're
say,
gonna have to watch them this Sunday.
I will say,
Nope, I will not. I hate watching the Steelers so much because they're
Tiny-handed.
they're
QB is
terrible.
threw for 2 touchdowns and no
The
interceptions.
Steelers are the worst 2-1 team I've ever fucking
No,
seen.
they're scrappy.
They're awful.
Really bad.
They're really
I know,
bad.
I love it.
I will.
We do have a chance
I will
to make
say
it.
on the note of Jacksonville, they were also hyped up like Chicago.
Wish they should. And I know you could say I'm backtracking. I never liked Trevor Lawrence. I gave
No,
the man his flowers when he
you
deserved
came
it.
on back when he got to the playoffs
I was
last
like,
year.
I thought he was good at football. He convinced
Yeah,
me.
yes.
And it was all fugazi.
This is that you're pulling that Mac shit,
Nah.
playing both sides, so you always come out
No.
on top.
I think.
The kid doesn't look like he likes football, Gertz. You didn't watch the game.
I
He
think
doesn't look
what
like
makes it so problematic is when you watch Jacksonville, you're like, they have all the pieces. It looks
They
like
have
when
everything they need.
It looks like when it's clicking, it looks good. I don't think their defense is terrible.
No, they've
It's
got
Trevor Lawrence, man. Honestly, it's Trevor Lawrence. Like he's
But
still
no,
like-
he looks like he wants it sometimes, and then looks like
it's no consistency there. And that offense it's a very gimmicky offense to where it's just like first read type of shit. Throw it to Calvin Ridley or throw it to whoever your blanket is.
to your.
And if you take that away, he doesn't know what the fuck to do.
I hate doing this. I really do.
Yeah.
To your point about him not loving football, he did have those few quotes his rookie season before the season started that made people go like, "You're a franchise quarterback. Shouldn't be saying shit like that. Shouldn't be saying shit like football isn't the most important thing in my life." Not saying it has to be.
No, I need you to be unstable.
I need you to be.
Be off.
I need you to be obsessive
Yes.
about winning.
You know who is? CJ Stroud.
Is he?
He really,
Okay.
he's like a little savant of like.
stop stroking streets.
I don't know. He's really.
I gave you.
He's good,
I gave you
though.
You were right in the sense that he's better than we
you
thought.
gave him credit
no,
for it.
motherfucker still ain't got vision. That comes with time.
What are you talking? God,
It comes with
watch
time.
this game and what happens to this.
Oh, you know
team.
I'm super fine. I'll come up with a notepad. I'm gonna look at
You
play
think
by
that's
play.
here?
How many times?
You want?
How many times do you think T.J. Watt sacks C.J. Stroud?
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah,
That is
that's gonna happen.
Laramie Tunsil is playing.
That's gonna happen.
I
at
feel okay. But
It's gonna
he
happen
ain't.
at least once.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Maybe
But no, he'll take a hit. He doesn't give a rat's ass. He has that weird Andrew Luck thing to where, like, all right,
That
cool.
work out well.
Oh, by the way, did you
Yeah,
see
go back and just
Andrew
boom.
Luck showing up in a fucking
Look at 125 pounds soaking wet. His mustache weighed more than him.
he showed up in a was it a Continental Soldier's uniform?
Oh yeah, do an old General Andrew Luck thing. He's a good sport.
His mustache. Can you pull up a picture of him?
Yeah.
He looks crazy.
That was one of my favorite memes. And then
He looks like a caricature now. I don't miss that guy at all.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah. The happiest he's ever looked on a football field.
It's like my body's working right now. This is great.
I can feel my fingers.
I can walk. I can walk. I can walk. I can walk. I can sing.
well, on
Frank
to,
Reich. That's the reason he's not playing anymore.
Yeah.
onto our regular segments. Tommy, who takes a lap?
Who's taking the lap? Oh man,
So many choices.
so many great choices.
Didn't we shit on a lot of people today?
For kicking a field goal inside 5 yards.
That was your pick, Josh. You should know what you get with Josh McDaniels. I can't help. I know I'm rubbing it in, but fuck this dude. Just Sean Payton. Like, you are just such a smug little fuck. And you deserve every bit of this, and I hope it's more that comes this season because.
You'll get no argument from anyone
Yeah,
here.
God damn, man. Like, such a fucking fraud. You like the shit he said about Tua a year ago?
Oh yeah.
That Teddy Bridgewater would be starting
That's
over
right.
to it. Yeah, just mad shit. Shut the fuck up and win a game, bitch. Fuck. God damn. You have no clout. You have no anything anymore. You are a joke and you are exposing yourself as a fucking joke and a fraud.
I'm gonna go a little bit.
Sorry. I don't like
That
him.
came.
He talks shit about my team.
That
yeah.
came so personally.
It was very personal.
I'm gonna take a little bit of a left. Like how to put it, a wide swing here. My take a lap is Kyler Murray because the Cardinals look like they want to play way more without that guy. That's like, the team looks like they are a lot happier, like they have more energy and enthusiasm, and a much more competent team.
Yeah.
Now, he was smiling on the sidelines, and I was like, I don't think you're going to come back to a job, sir.
No.
Because they look
You should go play
better.
baseball. This is the time for him.
Or Call of Duty. It's double XP weekend somewhere.
I was about to say, like, I feel
yeah.
like the team's getting together to send them Fortnite skins just to keep them off
Keep
the
him
field.
away. Yeah.
Just keep Joshua Dobbs away from a PlayStation. We don't want to
Yeah, we
like.
don't need him doing that.
No.
I think
Keep him-
he likes football.
Yeah, he seems like
he's
No,
good.
keep him locked in.
No, the way he runs, that motherfucker likes football.
He's a really good backup, man. He's one of those backups. I'm like, I don't know why more people like who need quarterbacks. New York don't like call a Josh Dobbs or a Gardner Minshew. Like these dudes.
Well,
can
Gardner
win.
Minshew not having a job is
crazy.
criminal.
It is
They-
the crazy.
They like people's ceilings
Yeah.
way more than their actual like talent.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
Yeah,
That's
I
very
hate
true.
that.
I
So-
do too.
You're right, but I hate that.
And that's the reason like Alex Smith got so much. It's like, oh, so he doesn't throw interceptions and he keeps you in the game.
yeah, but the moment all those teams are like, all right, let's draft this hot someone.
Yeah.
Alex Smith was onto another team kind of thing. Like, I've never understood why just because I think like the Bears made a good playoff run. This was 15 years ago. Just by having a good defense and an okay quarterback. The fucking Ravens won it with Flacco.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. That's misleading because Flacco went nuclear in that playoff run. It was obscene how good he
went
was.
Okay, even if you
He said
remove
he took that Jim Irsay coke.
Yeah.
even if you remove that year away, generally the Ravens were a really
Right.
good defense.
Yes.
Always.
okay.
Yeah, that's typically how
Ray
they're
Lewis.
built.
That was the reason. Yeah.
I think that was probably might be the most impressive postseason run of any quarterback I've ever seen. Was
More than Eli's?
the Flacco? Dude, he didn't throw an interception.
Trent
Okay, I
Dilfer,
guess you
He
got me
didn't
there.
throw a single pick. Like
he looked elite.
yeah, it was like people
He
were
was
like,
very convincing. He won MVP.
yeah, he did and deserved it.
Well deserved.
Like Ray Lewis was like, he's got it.
yeah. Wasn't that his last year? His last season?
No. Well, no, I think it was. Yeah. Yes, you're
It
right.
was like a whole story. He was like, no, he
Yeah,
got it.
because that was
I'm
when
good.
that was the year they played San Fran, right?
Yep.
In the Niners.
The
Yes.
Harbaugh Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lights went out.
They
Yeah.
did.
Bane attacked the stadium.
But my honor,
Take a
I
lap.
would just toss an honorable mention. I really solid. Simeon, really?
Oh,
Trevor Siemian.
Really?
Yeah, he's better than fucking the MILF Hunter. So
Really?
Dude, Zach Wilson broke Joe Namath. Did you hear that?
No, I looked
put
at
it in our group
Yeah, I
chat.
looked at
oh,
Joe
no.
Namath was like, I've seen enough.
Joe Davis never gets mad at anything.
He was mad
Oh,
in this
no.
phone
No,
call.
I mean, I'm just like, you got to get somebody.
I feel
Like,
bad for that.
Everyone should be picking up the phone and like being like, like, what do you need for Gardner Minshew?
No shit.
Yeah.
They're not letting Gardner Minshew
No,
go
they're
right
not.
now.
No,
But
No, he's a part of the plan. So you can't.
What do you want for Anthony Richards?
That's the question.
I was about to say, like, didn't Mike White throw more touchdowns? This,
Mighty Mike.
yeah, I know it was that he was part of that 70-point thing.
A 400-yard game.
Where is
So you
he?
mixed. Oh,
He's in the Dolphins.
Yeah. Did he throw a couple touchdowns?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Everybody was. Everybody's doing it.
Everyone on the Dolphins is throwing touchdowns.
And also, yeah, no, you are right about the Jags. A fucking fullback ran a fucking kick return back on the Jags. That's embarrassing. That is really embarrassing.
Fullback is not even a position most of the
It was an
NFL
accident.
uses
He
anymore.
accidentally got in front of the returner, muffed the pass.
I saw that highlight, yeah.
Touchdown somehow because the Jags are the AFC South contenders. Like, no, they're not. They're still the Jags.
They're pretty bad.
They're terrible.
My take a lap. It's just personal for me. It's Calvin Ridley for getting me 30 points in the first week,
He looked
and
bad.
and now he's garbage.
He makes me nervous if I have Calvin.
I don't
Ridley in
think he looks
fantasy.
bad.
Oh no, if he takes a hit, he's fucked. Like he doesn't respond well.
He's capped off by Trevor Lawrence's performance.
They can look good and they can look not so good. They're not a physical team.
No. Your take a lot.
And I've been thinking about this. I was like, maybe Matt Stafford, because he didn't play well last night at all.
I mean, do you expect him to?
Yes, because he's played pretty well so far
He's
this season.
50. He's on his way out.
No, I'm planting a flag. Until this man is gone, he's going to be my take a lap every week. Matt fucking Canada. I want
You
that.
won the game.
I don't care. We didn't deserve to. We looked
You
like
didn't.
shit.
I switched my pick.
Yeah, we looked terrible.
It was a hard watch.
Oh man,
That game was a very
Matt
hard
fucking
watch.
Canada. He needs to. Also, Mike Tomlin. I mean, Mike Tomlin said this quote, and it's a funny quote. He's like, "We like our fans fat, sassy, and spoiled." And I was like, "Well, hold up.
Sassy.
I'm sassy and spoiled. The fat thing, hold up." But then
Roethlisberger's
Stop discriminating against your punter.
but then I thought about it.
It helped him.
And I was like, wait a minute, are we that spoiled? We haven't won a playoff game in 7 years, Mike. It's not like we just won a
but
playoff game
you
last
got
season.
winning records all around, huh?
I know.
Above 500.
Yeah, and what are we in the playoffs?
You better take it and like it.
Goose egg in the playoffs for the last 7 years.
You want to
That's
be like the
unacceptable.
Texans or you want winning records? And by the way, your tanking theory was terrible because it's working out great.
You're 1-2.
Oh, we had to turn it on.
You're 1-2.
We
You
were
have a
cranking
losing
it up,
record.
girl.
Are you still tanking?
We lost 2 against 2 good teams.
You have to get back to me.
Solid teams.
Get back to me.
You had to figure it out.
I'll eat crow when you finish the season with a winning record.
Okay. You want to make a bet on this game coming up here?
What? The Steelers? No, the Steelers are terrible. You should beat the Steelers.
Oh, my God.
You should absolutely
You sound
beat
like
them
me last
Steelers. I'm going to pick
You're turning it to me, girl.
but I'm going to pick the Steelers.
You're going to want to tank here before the season.
We don't tank. We do not tank.
Good quarterbacks out there.
We're not the Texans,
They're looking
and we
good.
damn sure ain't the fucking Philadelphia 76ers. We're the Pittsburgh
the
Steelers,
process,
and we do
man.
not tank.
Trust the process, Gertz.
Fucking
It can get you a quarterback and a new offensive coordinator.
get a new offensive coordinator.
Get back in the mix.
Win a fucking challenge for once
Can't do
and
it.
win some damn games.
Can't do it without tanking.
I'm pretty sure AB made a comment on Matt Canada.
Did he?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What'd he
I don't
say?
remember what it was, but it was typical AB fashion.
Like crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, fucking just random shit. Actually, let me
Matt
see-
Canada thinks the world is round.
I mean, what do they say about broken clocks? Might be right with
I'm
AB.
sure he wronged him in some way.
I will say while TJ is looking
Yeah.
that up, my attaboy on the other side.
Oh yeah,
All right, never mind.
called him Adolf Canada.
Okay, I take that back. That's fucked up. Or call him.
Co-signing.
No, I can't co-sign that. He's not a genocidal maniac. He's just an incompetent offensive
In
coordinator.
AB's mind, he is he's the Fuhrer, I guess.
You just saw what the Steelers' handling of AB right now, a microcosm. I was like, well, let's give him another shot,
fuck
maybe,
that.
and then bites us in the ass.
God damn.
On to attaboys. Mine is Matt Gay for being the first field goal kicker to hit 4 field goals over 50 yards.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Impressive.
That's a cool
Never been
stat.
done before. We're all Gay fans this weekend.
We are. And I'm going to get
You
mine.
did that just to make that joke.
I was actually stole it from Reddit. The cold subreddit, actually.
I still appreciate the joke, though. That's what matters.
I'll get mine out of the way. It's CJ.
No.
Yeah. Hey, look, when you are a rookie and you're playing 3 games, you're getting better each fucking week, and you're not throwing picks, and you're breaking little meaningless records, obviously, but still records in good company. That's a sign of something good. I'm liking the sign. I'm not saying it's the end all be all. I'm liking the trajectory because it's a good goddamn trajectory.
Your
for a rookie.
attaboy right now is like a double cheeseburger from McDonald's.
It's bacon. It's all the bacon. Matter of fact, fuck it, make it a McGangbang. Let's throw a chicken patty in there. Yeah, no,
So
that's
it's-
my attaboy.
So I'll
Because
put
he's the future, TJ, and he has vision.
I'll put 2 out there, 1 for a universal, just so everyone gets it out the way. The Dolphins or an
Yeah,
attaboy.
they deserve it.
Which
just
one?
single-handedly-
Judo
No,
needs a attaboy. 'cause
Yeah.
Third string quarterback threw a touchdown.
Bro.
Everybody, they pull people up off the practice
Yeah, no,
squad.
not even the practice squad. They said, "Little boy, hey, Hey, you in the
Bubble.
band. Come on.
Hey, kid, you. Yeah, you.
Today's your day.
Want to go throw one on Sean Payton? Go for it. Everybody. It's easy.
Is that why he was in the stands? Like, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to run up the score this much.
Bro, y'all didn't get the phone call? I got the phone call. They said, "Hey, can you make the flight?" It's like, you trying to score?
How quick can you get here, though?
I was like, we'll overnight you. Nah, but yeah, that's just kind of the universal attaboy. I want to give it to Garner for beating the Ravens. I called it. But hey, when you're backup or not, beating what is usually historically a good defense.
Yes.
That's a strong thing for your resume.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, like I mean, I already gave a shout out to Josh Dobbs, Cardinals, and all that, so I'm not really doing that. But yeah, definitely Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
I just.
It's good, man.
I'm still upset.
Good.
Like I get mad watching because I never really watched him that much.
Me too, yeah.
I was
he's
like,
been on every AFC South team except the Titans because he's smart. And so, like, I'm just like, yeah, no, I always liked the guy. I'm like, he's good.
I
He's
regret not
problematic
buying
for us.
his Jags jersey. I saw
You
it
should.
downtown.
Collect them all. Collect all the Minshew jerseys.
I would love to see a side by side his stats compared to Trevor Lawrence's with his time at the Jags.
I remember the
At least
first
more efficient
the
than
first year
nothing else.
versus the first year. Gardner was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been consistent for a long time.
I mean, I was trying to think of it's the obvious choice. I'm just going to go with it. Tua. like it was ridiculous.
That's-
I think he was 23 for 26. Yeah.
About as efficient as you could get.
Yeah.
you want to talk about
4
some-
touchdowns, right?
Oh,
Four
I
touchdowns.
think Mike White had a perfect QBR this
He
week.
did. Mighty Mike
Enough to
coming
go
back.
around then. Yeah.
That's why I said the Dolphins, just the universal.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing I would say is, oh my god, no. Because we're switching gears here. You want to know something that kind of I didn't get to mention earlier. You know, something kind of starting to piss me off, and I don't think I've made a mention of it.
Huh.
I do not. The Eagles QB sneak is too much.
What do you mean?
They tried to
You
make it
think it's too
illegal.
much?
The motherfuckers. I was like, how
That
do you-
rugby move?
How do you
They tried to
stop
outlaw it.
They've seen other teams try to do it and they can't.
They can't.
Like, I don't get what magical
So
miss.
hard.
But I saw them run that shit like 8 times yesterday, and I said,
Carolina has to take their quarterback out. Real shit they do. It's sad, but yeah, he's
meanwhile,
too fragile, man.
meanwhile,
It's hard to watch a Carolina game. It looks like a child out there.
I would say
It's like a Make-A-Wish situation that just went horribly wrong. That shit is bad, dude.
Tommy, I would say, you say Carolina can't even do one. I say the Colts clear their O-line to make it happen. They let him run straight into it.
I mean, that quarterback could just literally just bowl his way through his own dudes to go fucking score a touchdown. He only has 2 of them a game.
I saw one team try to do it and they
It's
just
hard to do.
they can't do it.
No, they mastered it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just so confused because I'm literally like,
Oh, no,
what,
Shane Steichen is going to teach you how to
Realtor.com.
do it.
what do
I
you
guarantee
do
you.
to stop it?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of can't.
You can't.
You
No,
just can't let them get within 1 yard of a first down. That's
That's
how.
the goal.
It's not like they.
You get Micah Parsons. Just
I mean, it can be stopped. As
is
long
it just
as you
a
don't-
rugby? That's all it is. It's
It's a really good, rugby. It's basically a rugby.
Yeah, the best way to stop it is don't let them get in a position to make it happen. Like that's
They're gonna get it every time.
yeah.
oh yeah, dude. That's just fucking. That's just a scrum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people were complaining about it, and
They were.
we talked about it last season. We're
Yeah.
like, hey, if every other team starts doing it, then you might have a valid point. But they've tried it.
The only one that can.
The
seem to do
Eagles
it.
pull it off consistently, and they're
So
the only
it's
ones.
like, yeah, they deserve it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm not saying, like, literally, it was just like last night, for some reason, I was watching the game and I said,
Yeah,
like, it just clicked in my head. I was like, I don't know what you do.
No,
like yeah.
even your defense.
Oh, dude, what you do is.
I know that's what I'm saying.
I've seen schools in Texas do that when they get the small teams from where I'm from, like on the Mexican side, Southwest. When we play the bigger schools on the other side of Texas, they chop them the knees.
Oh, I'll cut that off real quick. Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess not everyone, to your point, Ricardo, I guess not everyone has a quarterback squats 1,000 cajillion pounds.
Yeah, you have to
I
be a certain,
forgot about that.
Yeah,
His
a
fucking
certain height
squat-
with certain power. Yeah, like it's true.
I mean, that was every time they talked about Jalen Hurts last season. They'd be like, by the way, he can squat 600 pounds.
You want to read that on air? It cracks me the fuck up.
Feels like a question for a rugby player. Former hooker, sized Eagle O-line plus Hurts, who squats 600 pounds, means you literally need to outmuscle that. Difficult to do without opening yourself up to the easiest dump of all time to anyone 5 yards off the ball is snapped. What does prostitution have to do with this?
No, it's just too strong. It legs are too thick.
Too much thick boys.
All right, guys. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with Pick'ems.
Hi, everyone. It's me. So I'm here to talk about Taylor Swift some more. No, I just want to remind everybody that your prizes are coming from the anniversary thing. Shipping's annoying. I haven't gathered all you guys' addresses yet. And some people didn't want their prizes, so I had to figure out ways to give them out to all the people out there. But just know they are coming very soon. All your prizes are going to be in the mail this weekend or sometime early next week. They're all in boxes right here off camera. TJ, pull one of those boxes that you see. See this box? This box has a bunch of gloves in it from the scrap comic book. So it's all shipped up, almost ready to go. So just sit tight and yeah, enjoy the show. Just want to jump on and let you guys know that that's happening. Okay, bye.
Was a once in a lifetime type of catastrophe.
I remember even telling like my siblings because it was before any of us had seen it, and it was Star Wars. I know Star Wars and cats were out at the same time, and my sister was very much Star Wars, and my brother was on the fence, and I was like, we got to see Cats because here's why: there's going to be another bad Star Wars movie in 2 years. Yeah. We will never see a thing like Cats ever again.
This is a lightning.
I'm not even sure.
And it worked. The argument worked.
We might ever really get another Star Wars movie. I know there's a whole bunch in development. But
now we may not. Yeah, they're just going to keep farting them out on their streaming service.
Yeah.
They introduced Grand Admiral Nightcrawler in the latest episode of Ahsoka.
I haven't.
Leave Thrawn alone. God damn.
Are you watching Ahsoka, Tommy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Why?
You know he's Titans.
TJ's paying for it. We gotta use it.
You know he's Titans blue, right?
You're welcome.
Oh,
It's Houston blue. They stole the fucking color.
Grand Admiral Oilers.
His eyes are red.
Yeah, they are.
Exact color of the Oilers.
And isn't his like uniform white?
White.
Yeah, oh God.
The OG oil. He should be the Oilers mascot.
Grand Admiral Nightcrawler, a.k.a. Grand Admiral Vrabel, a.k.a.
He's a villain, so it makes sense.
You're watching him.
I am. I'm supporting Rosario Dawson.
You're supporting the Titans.
Did you see Clerks 3?
No. Nor did I see that HBO show that got canceled after one season.
Rosario's getting a lot of support from
Nor
you,
did I
bro.
see Haunted Mansion. So yeah, no. I admit it. She's getting one thing out of me. It's Ahsoka. That's where the money is.
If she heard you say that right now, she'd just be like,
I love you, Rosario.
oh, man.
Well, on to Pick'ems. The first game is the Lions versus the Packers in a tied record.
Who lost?
Oh, I did.
Oh, yes, by the way.
What's this? Thank you.
It's a Froze Rosé.
Okay. It's not a pickle beer, so I'll take it.
No, I got to go back to Houston and get the Haterade.
Back.
Yeah, the Haterade's coming back.
I can't have this weak sauce bad beer.
It's the pickle.
And I got a Four Loko once again. I feel like that's not
You have
fair.
not had a Four Loko this year.
The one time I lost last time, I got wrecked.
Are y'all doing that mid-season?
What?
Yeah, so get it
Four
closer.
Loko show?
Get it closer to holidays. It's a holiday special.
Is it the holiday special?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I need to take the day
Thanksgiving
off
game?
after that.
It was hilarious to witness.
Oh, yeah.
Like I
mean,
saw him
it's-
turn from 0 to 60 instantly.
I mean, Sam's Snapchat video is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Your
The
TikTok
Four
about
Loko
you,
show.
the Four Loko.
Oh yeah, it's took my soul.
It did.
Let's try this.
TJ
It gave
forgot
you
to pick.
life.
We need that again because he's wildly in the lead, and we need to.
Yeah, that's not very good.
I told you.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. What was the one that was the bang that you brought last time that was okay?
I forgot. It was like,
It was like grape, I think.
yeah.
That looks terrible.
It was purple flavor.
Yeah.
That's pink purple flavor.
Yeah. this ain't no purple. Purple.
It's bad because it's so sweet. Like when I first had that seltzer, I was like, I think I can punish people with this. I think this can hurt people.
This one's pretty bad. This is a suitable
It's a
punishment.
punishment scout. Yeah.
Yeah, this is suitable. I deserve this.
Oh, is it an avocado beer? Is that a real thing?
Oh, dude, I had a beer in Alaska that was made with curry spices.
Oh, dear Lord. Can you get that imported here?
No, I cannot. They've only made it 1 year because nobody liked it.
Oh, that would have been the perfect one, man. That would have been the one sitting on like the loser circle for the end of the season.
Well, on to Pick'ems. The first game is like I said, the Packers versus the Lions. How y'all feeling?
You know, this is a hard one. They're playing in Lambeau. Right now, I'm leaning Lions, and I'm going to pick Lions, but I could see the Packers winning this very easily.
I'm going Packers.
Yeah.
TJ and his weird picks.
Lions.
I'm going Lions too. I do think the Packers are a lot better than we thought they were. Yeah. Also, they kind of proved the Falcons are better than we thought they were.
Right.
But this is the only time in like 20 years that I've seen the Lions have a good shot at winning the North.
Yeah, I'm going wild. Y'all. I looked at my picks and I'm going wild in this week.
But to your point about the Cowboys game, that one early loss the Lions got might have been good for them. They're just like, okay, we need to. People are already crowning us. We're the fucking Lions. We haven't achieved anything.
When you
yet.
are undefeated, it puts a target on your back, and the longer that lasts, you don't want that. And I said, look, I don't even when I say losing to a good team doesn't do shit for you. Losing to a bad one, or quote unquote a bad one, an underestimated one. Yeah, that's the one that course corrects you. So
it makes you wake up.
Yeah.
And Sunday, the Falcons versus the Jags.
Jags in London.
I'm taking the Falcons.
Oh, is this one of those Nickelodeon games?
No, it's a London game. It's one of those that are like
no,
8 o'clock in the morning.
It's not a Nickelodeon game. It's a Disney game.
Oh, that's so. This is the one that's like
I'm not
weird,
watching it.
Yeah.
We got a game on TV.
ESPN at
3. I'm going Falcons too.
I'm going Falcons.
Fuck, man. That's tough.
Don't be a follower, Tommy. Be a leader. Samson's hair.
I gotta go Jags.
Oh my God, you picked Trevor Lawrence.
It's in London and they're used to that.
You picked Trevor Lawrence.
I don't think that's made a difference either. Anyway, I don't know the history.
No, they win more there than I think they do at home. Actually.
Oh, I thought you meant.
That's weird.
I thought you meant like London was used to Trevor Lawrence. I was like, what does that mean?
No one wants him. It's a good enough team to win in spite of Trevor Lawrence and his non-football loving ass.
The Dolphins versus the Bills.
God damn.
The Dolphins.
Dolphins, but that should be good, but I don't think it will because Josh
I don't think it'll be good.
Dolphins.
Josh Allen.
Any team that could throw up 70 points, I have questions.
I was about to say, like, the Bills are back on track. Like, they looked good last week, but there's no big
one hit and it's all over.
I mean, I don't know about that part, but I do think that on the other hand, I'm getting hit. Yeah. The Bills just right at the train, and now somebody's just going to come and kick their bike wheel off them.
Yeah, because Josh Allen sucks. Like, he's not good this season. I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's Haley Steinfeld's fault. Yeah.
And now for the...
God, this one's tough, too.
The most garbage game that anyone has ever probably looked at. The Broncos and the Bears.
I'm taking the Bears. I want the funny answer. I thought about this. I said, what do I want to wake up to Sunday to see?
Is that your strategy this season?
No.
Okay.
This game, though, that makes sense. Like, what do you want to happen?
The Bears winning would be really funny.
I'm changing my pick to the Bears. You're right.
Listen, I'll take an L to watch this shit happen.
If the Bears beat the Broncos.
I think the chat has the funniest answer. Tie.
Oh my God. That would be amazing. 0-0 tie.
0-0 tie.
0-0 would be the most fitting.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Okay.
You can't pick ties, but I'm hoping for a tie.
I'm going to go Denver, but I am hoping for a tie.
Yeah.
Next, we got...
You got to be...
Let you go.
You got to be real bad to lose against the Bears.
Then we got the AFC North rivalry game, the Ravens versus the Browns.
Taking the Ravens.
Ravens.
Can I use a lifeline?
Sure.
Gertz, how do these two teams match up?
The Ravens typically beat the Browns.
Ravens it is. Because Deshaun Watson's throwing passes backwards. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm picking the Ravens, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns win because, like we said, the Raven.
Yeah, this could go either way. I am picking the Ravens just because historically they're better. But yeah, because the Browns have a good defense. Their defense is actually pretty nasty. They have a good pass rush.
They do have a really good defense. I can't pick the Browns. I did it the one time because it was the Titans, but other than that, I just can't bring myself to do so.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ricardo's picking them, but he is our Ravens fan. He said like it's General Hospital, like half their team is hurt right now.
Fuck, that's true.
That's always the case.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
all the time.
Tell me when
it.
there's a healthy Ravens team.
Yeah.
Wait, their running backs are dead too now, aren't they?
They don't have running backs.
Yeah, JK was out week 1.
Yeah.
If Lamar can run, they're fine.
Yeah, which he can. So
8 of our
okay.
22 starters are hurt.
That Cry Me a River. That's you every season, and you guys still are successful. Like
Next
you're fine.
game.
Well, that's every your team has injuries.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
We don't have an O line.
We lost our best player.
Yeah.
We lost our best player half of the season last season.
Yeah.
and we still were 9-8.
These matchups are tough.
Yeah.
That's
Well, this is between Tommy's two
Bengals.
like girls that he cheats on.
No, not the Titans. The Bengals, yeah.
You cheated on the Titans.
No, I cheated with the Bengals.
Tommy's not a cheater, by the way.
No.
He's actually a great guy.
No, when it comes to teams, I'm a whore.
Well, with football,
With football, that's where he gets all his whoring.
That's exactly how.
Hey,
I
I'm
do
just
it.
I'm doing some good PR for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, because I didn't explain. Yes, football
yeah.
cheating.
No one thought you're
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
TJ.
Now,
thinks
motherfucker
so.
used the analogy. He's like, he's a girl you cheat. I was like, no, now time out. He's a faithful man.
That's a team analogy.
Yeah. And I would never pick the Titans, so obviously I'm picking the
Bengals.
Bengals. Yeah.
I'm picking the Titans.
I'm picking.
You are. They've been your downside, your downfall for a long time. They're good.
They're both 1 and 2. They're both bad.
They are both bad. But I think I'd rather have a broken Joe Burrow than Ryan Tannehill, whatever the fuck he is right now.
I'd rather have Mike Vrabel than Zach Taylor.
Okay, that's your law.
Maybe Levy comes in. His girlfriend broke up with him, so
Who?
the Titans who they drafted.
Oh, Will Levis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, she was on her way out after draft night went the way it did.
Hopefully they have a bunch of unpeeled bananas at the stadium.
Oh, some mayonnaise.
And some
Looks like a Donkey Kong level at the end.
Oh god.
Or porn set.
The Rams at the Colts. I'll take the Colts.
I'm taking Colts too.
I am too.
You ain't got to look at me. You know who I picked.
Not the Colts.
No, the Colts.
Okay.
The Bengals at the Saints. I will take the. The Bucks. Bucks. Wrong B team.
Saints.
I'll take the
I'm
Bucks.
taking
on that
Bucks. Yeah.
I'm taking the Buccaneers.
I see an upset on this next one.
I think I'm leaning towards Saints, but I know
They're fraudulent.
Derek Carr's out.
Fraudulent.
Baker Mayfield's fraudulent.
Everything on the field on there.
Yeah, that's going to be an ugly, bad game.
Yeah. It's a lot of these AFC. I mean, NFC South is just an ugly ass division.
I do like the Falcons though. No.
They're fun to watch.
They are fun.
Yeah.
They just run the ball.
Yeah, at least they're doing something different.
That's why we like them, because we always are yelling at dudes like, run the ball.
That's literally all they do.
Yeah.
Their
why I like
backup
Philly.
running back was a monster this last weekend because Bijan couldn't get really
They
rolling.
can get started.
The commies at the Eagles.
I'm picking the commies.
What?
I'm picking the commies. It's my upset.
What's your reasoning? Do you have any?
Eagles haven't looked the way they should. Jalen's out here throwing interceptions and shit. It's just
They looked all right.
they
last
look
night.
okay, but they don't look as dominant as they usually do.
No, they're still figuring stuff out.
Yeah, they
You're right
are,
about
and that's
that.
why I think.
Hey,
I
Tommy,
think
give me some of
I
that
think a
Jim Irsay
team's-
you on, dog. Come on, time out.
No, I think a team is gonna catch them, and it's a division game, and we know how those go. So.
That makes sense.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I will also
That's a
take the
smart
Eagles.
pick. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm taking the
I-
Eagles as well.
I see
I'm
what
taking a
Tommy's-
risk.
I get your rationale.
yeah,
It's my
I'm taking
division.
a risk big time.
I see what Tommy's
But
saying.
no,
I wouldn't be shocked if Washington upsets them, considering what you
Washington
just said.
scored 3 points last week.
Okay, I was being nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'd be
good.
shocked.
They're not good.
Yeah,
no,
sure.
like it's a total
Washington
risk of a
scored
pick.
3 points last
That
week.
was against Buffalo, who's not as good as Philly.
Yes. who's defensively speaking, Washington scored 3 points last week.
True.
I said Washington scored 3.
Philly it is. Fine.
I was like,
Bullied this man into
Totally just bullied me.
bullied him with logic.
Don't you dare.
You pick the commies, dumbass.
hey, you lean on
This
Gertz.
is how you win, though.
You lean on Gertz for his division. Look at me for mine. All right, don't do that.
That's true.
Yeah, don't do that.
look me
We don't
dead.
do that here, okay?
It is
Never been bullied into
It is
taking
kind of
a day
funny
in my
though that
life.
this might be how he's 5 games ahead. Like
That's what I'm listening to.
Like
I'm
now that he's built up, like have you
I
ever
was
played?
adamant.
Have you ever played poker when someone has like that intimidating stack of chips?
Oh, yeah.
They can bully you to
They
fold.
can absolutely. That's exactly what just happened.
That's true. It's just like, look what I've got. Look what you got. You're gonna trust yourself.
You don't trust yourself? Did you see yourself last week?
Table. Who do you think's better at this? Yeah, true. I got you. Philly. I'm going Philly.
I mean, I'm trying to help you.
I'll use logic.
Help me help you.
I'll allow it.
You know what?
I kind of hope this game also ends in a tie somehow.
I don't think either of these teams deserve to win. I would just be
Really?
much more upset if one other wins because I do want to see Frank Reich lose more.
Why does everyone hate the Vikings so much?
It's not that I hate the
It's not
Vikings.
that they just fell into this comedy of errors. They fucked up by letting Dalvin Cook go, who's
Yeah.
still doing okay in the Jets.
Yeah, he is.
And
He's just on a bad team.
He might be their best offensive player.
At the moment. Yeah.
And I mean, they got Brian Flores, and that defense just got worse.
They did. They absolutely.
Which was weird. Their defense looked good against the Eagles, and that's it.
That was it.
Yeah.
This is kind of what they do. They're not consistent. They look good one week.
No, but
not so good
they're
the
usually
next.
mediocre, which means they would have won a game by now.
Wait till
You mean the Vikings, like the Vikings defensively? They didn't add any new pieces.
No.
So, of course, they didn't solve any
Well, they
fucking
never
issues.
focus on their defense like ever.
And you just can't keep winning on offense alone. That's not how football works.
Who's their head coach? He's like
That's a great question.
because he's an offensive head coach, and he's really
Yeah.
young. He's like he's kind of got
Wow,
some.
he's flying under the radar.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
But
This is second year, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think he'll
Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell.
I think he'll be okay because their offense looks fine. It's their defense, and he's not a defensive
It's always
coach.
been kind of a problem for them. So
Yeah.
no, Carolina is a fucking dumpster fire. So
If the Vikings can't beat Carolina,
no, I'm out on them.
Yeah.
Like, not even being mediocre. Like they're just gonna be bad. But no, like what's happening in Carolina is fucking terrible. So yeah, that's an easy win. That should be an easy win for them.
No, I will.
I do not-
can't vote Carolina because they didn't support the culture, so I can't support them.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be an easy win. I
they're
think
ruining
I think it'll be like 7-3. Like you'll see that score for the first time in a
teams
while.
will be competing to lose.
Justin Jefferson playing?
Yeah, that hasn't made a difference yet.
No, it's Kirk Cousins. He does weird shit at weird times. And,
He's
like,
not at primetime.
Kirk's not that.
It's not
bad.
problem.
He's early.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a great
Old
point.
man
That's
Kirk.
what I'm saying. That's the time he likes to operate.
Yeah.
The sun.
It's
The
a team
sun's
he
out.
can beat. So yeah, I'm
He's
convinced
like
on
an
that.
opposite vampire. He gets stronger in the sun.
You would think he's the one playing with Ra, the sun god.
All right.
The opposite vampire.
And then on the next game, Gertz's team managed to
going
beat
Texans.
Sam last week.
I'm going the Texans. I don't trust your team.
I don't trust them.
I said, I'm
They
sorry.
struggled against that fucking team. That was bad.
I think that team is better than your team, though, right now.
The Raiders?
Yeah. Right now, this year? Yes.
No. We have a better quarterback than they do because I don't know who
the
their
same
quarterback
record.
is.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Broncos got concussions. We don't know now.
Yeah, it's classic.
Oh, so now they definitely have a better quarterback. They have Farva.
They got Farva.
They do. Is he active?
Oh, they're thinking of starting Hoyer over him because they're fucking tanking.
Which you should. Please do. Get
They
a
need to-
QB.
yeah.
Taking works, Sammy. You will see it this season with the Texans.
It has
works
never
great.
worked for you.
Worked. We never done it. We were just bad. We were just terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Here's Farva, just so that you know.
I agree with Sammy.
Rookie
Fuck
of the
tanking.
year.
Don't tank.
Tank if you want to be good.
It doesn't work. It doesn't.
What do you think, my
Who does
team?
that work for?
Did y'all not
It's gonna work
see
for
that?
us.
Yeah. Give me.
It's gonna work
He
for
has
us.
those up there.
Oh, that's a skeeter eater. That's fun.
Yeah, give me an NFL team where tanking worked.
Oh, it hasn't yet. Oh wait, no. Did the Bengals kind of tank to get
The Cowboys
Burrow?
kind of tanked in the 90s to
Yeah,
get
no,
Aikman.
the Bengals totally
get
tanked because they
Aikman?
wanted Burrow to be at home, and that worked out great. So yeah, no, tanking
Suck
worked.
for luck.
They did suck for luck, and that worked out until they destroyed his body.
It didn't though.
They won a lot of games. They made it to the playoffs practically.
But they didn't
every
win a
year.
Super Bowl.
Is that you fucking Steelers fan?
That's the goal. That's literally what every team is trying to do.
Yeah, but it's
and if you can't do it once, just like if you did it once, then I'd be like, then it was worth it.
Still the youngest team, granted, got time, but like no
You got to do it
since the 60s,
just
like
once.
You with 3 coaches, like
So
you are a freakish outlier of the league.
So Marcos cited the one example that has some validity, which was the Cowboys.
Mine
when
was
they did
Bengals.
it. They haven't done anything.
They went to a Super Bowl and
And
deep in the
lost.
playoffs twice.
They lost.
That's the way we see success completely different.
You see it incorrectly. You ask Joe Burrow if he thinks that season was a success. I guarantee you, he tells you no.
He doesn't know what he's
Oh,
talking
I forgot that.
Well, yeah, because he's on the Bengals. God damn.
I can't think of any other team where.
Okay, the way I see a team that was like dead last, and now you're not dead last. You're making the playoffs.
No, but they
That's the way
had
I
to
see it.
try to be dead last. Like they had to do some sort of
some of
tank.
these teams don't have to try hard. Try hard.
Tanking is natural for us.
So it's just a natural trajectory, you know. Fuck it, go with the flow, Sammy. Well, your coach is terrible. And when you tank, you have to have an overhaul. Like you have to get rid of everything, and that's really the only difference with this team is like at least you swapped everything out.
Just to get back to like the weird side argument we had, they still have a better running back.
Who?
The Raiders versus the Texans.
Healthy?
Josh Jacobs?
Yeah,
he's fine.
Yeah, no, you're right there.
And they have one of the best wide receivers in the.
They have a good defensive end too.
And they got Farva at quarterback if they let him play.
He ain't bad, is he, Sammy? He's all right.
He hasn't played yet.
He was the best rookie in preseason.
Well, there you go. That bodes well.
No, you don't have to
Next
convince
match.
me.
Yeah, just
My
take-
team.
I'm taking.
Get your Caleb
I'm
look.
taking the Steelers. I think Gertz is going to mollywop.
I'm
Mollywop.
Back to back.
Tiny hands?
No, I just mean
Stop it.
he beat.
Let him make his foolish
No,
decision.
we are not mollywhopping anybody. I'm picking the Steelers. Let me ask you this:
He
When's
looks
last?
like he doesn't even want to pick.
When's the last time the Steelers have
Mollywop somebody.
had a comfortable win? I thought we had it against the Raiders. Nope. Every time I'm like, oh, nice.
struggle.
We're up by 2 scores. We shit the bed. Give me high blood pressure, and I go to bed mad. I'm sick of going to bed mad after fucking wins. That shouldn't happen. I'm picking the Steelers.
I'm trying to figure out what your records. I don't watch you guys enough to know how many games you guys won last year.
We were
You know,
9 and
the
8.
Steelers?
We were 9 and 8.
They
last
struggled
year.
to get 9 and 8.
We lost T.J. Watt in the first game when we beat the Bungles, and then I think
Wasn't that a comfortable win against the Bungles?
no.
They have not had a cup.
We do not-
Ugly.
we,
Their
like-
wins are ugly.
Like I remember talking to my parents about this. It's like, can we get like one game a season where we like just comfortably beat someone start to finish? No. Every time it's like we're watching
How the
with
fuck do you do this?
Those days are done.
dude. It's a miracle I have my hair.
Hey, but
Dude.
hey, Gertz, you got winning seasons.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, look at these fucking scores. 23-20, 14-17. You lost this game 17-29, but 2024, 338 losing against the Bills. 2018, how is that a score?
Don't know. They'll manage to do it.
I would love to see our point differential over the last 4 years. I bet it's negative, and we haven't had a losing season in those
It's
4
the
years.
weirdest stats.
Like it's like you want success? Be careful for what you wish for. This is what it looks like.
Oh, that's what mediocre.
How the fuck? How the
Compared to the
fuck do you have?
Texans?
I'd rather be bad. I would just rather be
Gertz,
bad.
how the fuck do you have a 15-10 win?
I don't know. There's probably Mike Tomlin for a bit. He liked going for 2 when we got our first touchdown of the game. It was like a thing that he was just trying to do it. And
We're 12-4 this season.
This season, 2020. The COVID year, I think.
Yeah.
that was the year we were 12-4.
Yeah.
And-
38-7. That's your last comfortable win against the Browns.
And when was that?
27-3, Jacksonville Jaguars. That's the most recent.
When was that? 2020?
2020, November 22.
Yeah, it's been 3 fucking years.
Nice.
We haven't had a
Dominant
comfortable
lead.
win in 3 years.
Oh, that was Roethlisberger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good Lord. the shell of Roethlisberger
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Was that when he was in the playoffs and he's like, just happy to be here, man?
Yes.
He wanted to lose so he could go home.
I believe that was the year we were 12-4, and everyone was like, "This team sucks. How are they 12-4?" And no one was saying
No
that.
one can figure it out. They made the playoffs, right?
Yes, and we lost to
Wild.
Meaty. And I think
He didn't want to make the playoffs, as I recall.
like the year Ben Roethlisberger retired. That was we played against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, and initially that game looked close,
Yeah.
and then the Chiefs were like, "Oh wait, no, we're way better than them," and
Yeah.
then they beat the shit out of us in the second half. So
Well, they should. Put him out the pasture. That shit, yeah.
So-
And now you got Kenny, man.
I will say, it looks like 83% of the people are picking the Steelers to beat.
You got Dollar Tree Justin
I
Herbert.
think the Steelers are going to win. I think I'm going to be furious watching this game. If I watch it, I might be asleep. It's at noon on a Sunday. I'm usually asleep.
No, I'm all wake you up.
I'll
Definitely
mute my
wake you up.
phone. You're going to have to come to my fucking
have
condo to wake me up.
you have like a Star Wars scroll when you wake up.
I'm just going to send you pictures of Grand Admiral Nightcrawler in
That's
response.
fine. That's fine.
All right. In the next game, we have Sammy's team against Josh Man's team,
no,
who's
no.
not here today. No, dude, we're still at 3.
This is terrible. These matchups are horrendous.
This is going to be a
Flip
shitty week of
coin
football.
A lot.
Well, Jimmy G's out.
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
I don't want the Chargers to win. I want Staley out of a job.
I know, but they probably will because Josh McDaniels, right? Yeah.
These are both.
Equally as
Yeah, but I
bad.
want y'all to have a new coach too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are two.
I'm taking the
two terrible
Chargers.
fucking coaches.
Might as well go to the casino.
I mean, the Raiders typically travel well, right, with their fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
they-
especially in
And the Chargers also do not even go
They
to
don't
home
go-
games.
Yeah, they playing in a soccer stadium and couldn't sell.
Also,
that out.
yeah, I mean the Raiders. That's when the California teams, because they used to be California.
Yeah.
So
initially, I was leaning towards Chargers, but
Fans calling for ties again.
Listen to this man.
yeah,
Listen to him.
Here's the thing. We usually trap them. Yes, we do. One game a year. It won't be this one.
I will.
Take his advice.
Yeah, I'll respect your.
Here's the thing,
experience on the matter.
Sam's back. The Raiders lose a lot when they're in when he's in California. Now that he's back, it's a coin flip.
The thing I was gonna say, this might be the one time where the Raiders have the better head coach all season.
Yeah, you're right.
So I don't know, but I think I'll stick with the Chargers. I'll respect
Unless
Sammy's.
AOC goes on. At least he starts. AOC will win by 40.
I'll respect Sammy's experience on the matter. I'll stick with the Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders for this
Okay.
one.
Go to Chargers.
And it's not even based on the team. Like it's just based on Sam being back.
Feeling superstitious.
Superstition.
Yeah, that works. It
like-
might be a real thing.
I like gambling. Give me the lightning bolt.
You on Raiders?
No, he means the Chargers, the
Oh,
lightning
you're
bolt.
Gambling on. Oh yeah, it's a gamble either way.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
I get where you're going with that. That took me a second because
Yeah.
I was like, I said lightning bolt, my guy.
Yeah.
But then I was like, gambling, Las Vegas. I get it. Actually, you were thinking chess. I was thinking checkers.
Okay.
We're talking about football.
Yeah.
Will the Cowboys rebound against the Patriots? Last year that was a good game.
I think they're going to.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't know. Let me be honest with you.
Mac Jones has to stop sack tapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones ain't gonna breathe. But
You think Mac Jones can sack tap Mika Parsons?
I would.
I wish he'd try. I would love it if he tried.
I would listen to Micah's Partycast for the first time ever that Monday.
Yeah, and I hope I would open up with, "This is why I kicked Mac Jones's ass."
Who knows? As Zeke might run it up
Oh,
in his revenge game.
He got 80 yards last game. 80 whole yards.
80 or 8?
80.
Zeke did? That's not bad.
No, he had flashes of old Zeke.
flashes.
You just said that so confidently, and I'm like, sorry, that threw me off.
80 yards is not bad for
No.
Zeke. I mean, the way he said it was disparaging, though.
Yeah, like-
You were like 80 like it was nothing.
Yeah, you said like it was just
Well,
like
it's
oh.
not going to be a consistent
It's like
thing.
you spit in
but you
his
can't
face.
waste those. You can't waste 80 yards.
But-
You get 2.
But now, when you say, will you be worried if we lost this one? I'd be worried.
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah, you should be.
Not worried
That's
about
not a
one.
good team.
Worried about back to backs.
Yeah.
Against
Now
2 bad teams.
You should sack Mac Jones 5 times
5.
at least.
I want Mac Jones. He's getting
It's a
10.
Bill O'Brien offense. You should just have a
what's Mac
field
Jones' jersey number?
That offense
Is it
is set
10?
up to
Yeah.
get
It's 10. I want him. I want all of his jersey numbers.
I don't know what his jersey number is. It's usually covered in grass stains.
He's always getting up every time I see him.
Yeah, and hitting people in the dick.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He really does.
And fresh off that win against the Cowboys, they're taking on the 49ers. Damn,
Yeah,
that is a killer's row.
Oh shit! How did they end up with that? They're a bad team.
I have no fucking idea.
That's nuts.
I'm going to take the 49ers to win that one.
Absolutely.
I think.
I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
What?
You know, I'm taking the Niners, but I had the thoughts like, dude, what if the Cardinals outmuscle the Niners? That'd be
I could see that.
That'd be
The
awesome.
Cardinals bracket busting 2 teams.
Yeah,
I
that'd
could
be
kinda see
sick.
that.
I mean, I was shocked by how physical they were against the Cowboys, and
Sirianni tree, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
yeah, and the Niners are bad at. Debo almost got taken out in the Giants game. He almost got
Well,
it.
that offense is set up to do that.
the injuries are starting to stack.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Their knees are getting weak.
I think I will. The Niners are such a weird case because I will pick them to win almost every one of their games. If you ask me, do I think they're going to win the Super Bowl? I'm like, absolutely not.
No.
Not even close.
It's like the curse of Kyle
It's
Shanahan.
one of those,
You can only
like-
go so far.
yeah.
It's one of those fuck you teams for sure.
Yeah.
We can't win the Super Bowl, but neither will you after
Yeah,
this.
they'll fuck you up, yeah. And not only that, they like to beat up opponents. So next week you're gonna be fucked up too.
Yeah, there was.
That's them. That's Kyle. He's literally said that's how he likes to operate. He's
He's-
a piece of shit. He just wants to destroy the world.
People need to stop calling him a good coach because he's not. He's a good play designer.
He's a smart play designer. I'll
Yes,
give you that.
he's a good play
No,
designer.
because he doesn't give a flying fuck about bodies.
Right.
So it's just like
Because
yeah.
he's stupid when it comes to stuff like that, where it's like, maybe I shouldn't run this play in this situation because we're up by 3 scores with 4 minutes left, and my running back has a history of getting hurt.
Nope.
No, we're
Pound
gonna run
it.
again.
And then after that, do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
No,
him.
so for the Cardinals, none
He's
of-
like, it ain't my body.
can you pull up their record real quick?
The Cardinals?
Yeah, not the Cardinals. Their scores for the last few games.
Oh.
None of their scores have been blowouts.
That's true. They've all
No.
been close.
I have the 49ers selected, but I'm thinking I'm going to Cardinals because
I would laugh my ass off. if
That'd
the
be
Cardinals
crazy.
won.
it will validate my team if the Cardinals win.
would.
Yeah, I'd feel better. I'd be like, the Cardinals are in some weird null zone where damn, the Cardinals are so irrelevant. It pulled up the other Cardinals. That's sad.
Oh, wow.
Pulled up the St. Louis Cardinals.
If you Google it again, it'll pull up Kyler Murray's gamer tag.
So right now, let's see. Commanders versus the Cardinals, 2016. And then Giants versus the Cardinals, 31-28.
Yeah, they were beating the shit out of the Giants until I think Dayball was like, I'm calling the plays. Shut the fuck up to his OC.
Also, you know what? Yeah, I might stick with the 49. I don't know. The Cardinals might just have the NFC's number, to be honest. NFC East's number. I'm like,
I don't
These
think
motherfuckers-
I don't think that's the case at all, sir. I think you just lost to a bad team.
No, I think they.
You want it to be the case. You just lost to a bad. It's fine. They're not good.
I said the NFC East's number.
No, you're in the NFC East.
Yeah, I know. But they also played.
They're not going to lose to any other team but yours. I mean, they're not. Yeah, your team's the only one's going to lose against them.
You know what? Fuck you. Now I'm picking the Cardinals.
I'm
straight up.
sorry. It's true. It's a
No,
bad
yeah, I'm
day.
picking
TJ.
Now you're bullying him from the lower chip end.
I'll
He's not
take an
gonna
L.
get drunk again, so we need to do something. He's in the lead. We got
He's going to Japan for 2 weeks.
Fucking monk.
Yeah, forget to.
I already picked the picks.
Oh, that's right. God damn.
God damn it.
I'm not expecting you to not pick for a week. I'm expecting you to not look at the injury report on
There's
Friday.
sports bars theirs.
Yeah, I need you to have picked really bad picks ahead of time, and
And
not
also,
switch
you
them.
land in the country and you have to rent a fucking pocket Wi-Fi. I'm going to be connected.
You don't need to be connected to sports.
Do they show NFL games in Japan?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, they do because the Army. I've seen NFL games in Afghanistan.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I know that.
Yeah, be
know
in the,
what? We'll
be
go
in the
make that
moment,
joke.
TJ. You don't need
You
to be
make that
checking your
joke.
phone.
No, I'm good. I'm not going. It's not towards you. Listen, there's some things I don't need out there. It's okay.
What, you were in Afghanistan?
No, stop.
What are you trying to say?
Y'all ain't gonna catch me slipping. Listen, my job knows I have a podcast.
Wait till we have that Four Loko.
I got a joke me up.
You're gonna love this one.
Next we got the Tay-Tays versus the Jets. I'm gonna take the Tay-Tays.
Don't call them that.
That
I don't
made
want
me
to take
so
it just 'cause you
mad.
said the Tay-Tay.
Getting Swifty in here. Shit on the Jets. Yeah, I'm taking the Swifties. I'm taking the Chiefs.
It's easy.
You know, this kind of enforces it's a PR move that it's like
I'm telling you, it's
right
great.
before they play the two fucking worst teams on their schedule, they start dating.
Yeah.
You're gonna start scoring touchdowns for Taylor. That's gonna be a thing now.
If they lose to the Jets, she's dumping him.
Touchdowns for Taylor, it's a thing.
Stop it.
Sorry. I didn't lay the groundwork. They did. Good job, NFL.
The Chiefs are winning.
Yes, they are.
And then Monday night game.
This was
God,
tough.
there's just a run of. I'm not gonna watch this shit.
How's Gino
What?
doing,
You're
Bob?
not?
That was so real.
That was like the most.
That was so real. Yeah, it was like,
Watching this crap.
Marcos, normally you put on an air or something. That was just too authentic.
That was usually like the most like dignified.
you were just
on the
mad,
air.
dog.
I'm watching this
angry.
garbage.
Because I've always been mad about Monday night games.
The
They're
worst
usually
game.
bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, one of the best
No
games
different.
on fucking that we've seen was on Monday night. It was what was it? It was the shootout between
Talking about like
Bills and Chiefs met one time. No, it was the Rams and someone else. I can't remember. Wherever Goff
remember
was
that,
that
yeah.
one.
about to say the last time I saw the Bills play on a Monday, someone almost died.
You right.
You didn't forget that game though.
And you went to
I know
Burger
they
King
didn't avenge
afterward.
it.
No, they did not. You know who did forget that game? The Bills.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Man, I really
Not
can't.
have him as my
I really can't get over like Marcos was like, I'd rather be
Not
doing so
trustworthy,
much
man.
other shit than watching this game. Like it was just so like
We played Mortal
That
Kombat.
is really like. Did you ever see that one movie? I think with like Will Ferrell, where he like leaves his family when an avalanche hits or something. It's like that thing in a moment to where like, oh wow, it was fight or flight, and you flew. You left your family to die, and they didn't. So it was like a whole thing of like, do you even love us? That's Josh Allen, like DeMar Hamlin, basically. Like you left him. You didn't win a Super Bowl. You could have won a Super Bowl for your boy.
He left us.
He left us.
I guess I'll take the fucking Seahawks to win.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
Yeah, me too.
Gino's looking okay this year.
He's mediocre.
He's better than that.
he's better than your quarterback. Yeah, I like
Than
you.
mine, he's not statistically at all. You want me to look up stats? I'll do it right now.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Get it started.
I do.
He's fifth best in the league. Let's do it. Think like right behind.
There's no way. You really have the fifth best quarterback in the
He
league?
is. Look it up.
CJ.
I'm not
According to who?
Stupid. No, his numbers are crazy.
According to the brain of Tommy McGrew.
No, I can't even conceive such a thing. Texas having a good quarterback. I don't know what's happening right now. This shit is weird, Gert. If I can be honest with you all, it's very strange. But
That's one of
To
my
be
favorite
fair-
comments in a while. I cannot even conceive such a reality.
I'm enjoying the moment, man.
He's like, he went 19th century with it. He said, me? Oh, never. I could never fathom such a tale that's conceivable.
Man, if you're this insufferable when they're 1 and 2,
Oh, if they win, oh
my
my God. I'm coming in with gold chains and sunglasses.
you're gonna look like
You're gonna-
Kirk Cousins.
Yes, a mixture of Kirk Cousins and Dion. I am gonna come in this bitch and kick my feet up on this goddamn table.
Dion Cousins. Oh,
Yeah, Dion Cousins, I love it. Yes, that will be my alter ego if the Texans start winning. I will be insufferable as fuck because I deserve it. I've earned that.
you never picked them to win anything.
I do now. I didn't when they were trash.
Did you pick them to beat Gertz's
I
team?
absolutely did. That was the first
That's
one I
year-
picked.
This is year 3 of the podcast, right?
Yes.
So in all 3 fucking years,
Yeah.
like this is the first time.
That you've seen me actually like my team.
Yeah, it's weird, and
yeah,
I
it's very
hate it.
bizarre.
And when y'all talk about Cowboys fans, Jesus Christ,
Realistic fans, man. We do
You're
not
not
like,
realistic.
We are. If you suck, we're not supporting you. No, end of story. I don't know why that's complicated. We're not going to show up to games. We ain't buying merch. Give us a good product and we'll start buying shit. That makes sense. That's fair, right? You're giving us a good product now, so we're all in.
Sorry, let me translate for you. We'd never rally our troops for something such as pitiful as our old team. That's exactly what you said earlier.
33%
can't
win
fathom.
rate is a good product.
What is it?
A 33% win rate is a good product.
For us?
Yeah.
The season just started. I don't know what you want. We had to figure it out. We figured it out. Had 2 good opponents, and he's looking good.
I like CJ and all, man.
I don't think you do. I think you really dislike him and you want this young man to fail.
What?
I don't know why.
Bring back the long neck.
Oh, thumb neck. he's a backup. He's still there.
Davis Mills.
Davis the Thumb Mills.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us here tonight. This has been Commitment to Mexcellence.
And I love that. Even though you hate CJ. All right.
Lie. That's the biggest lie you've ever spun.
Said he doesn't have vision.
Join us on Sunday. We'll be doing Kicking with the Compa. Sam's going to tell his tale. Sorry, Thursday. Damn. I've been on vacation for 5 days. I apologize, guys.
Everyone wants to see the Texans lose. That's fine.
And then Saturday, September 30th, we are going to have a little bit of video games here. We'll announce what systems tomorrow for you guys that want to play us in the combat room. And thanks for coming out. Have a great day.
Xbox.
Oh, it's all Xbox.
Oh, I don't like that anyway.